Rob, aka Radio Owls. How's everyone doing tonight?
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, hanging in there.
Happy Memorial Day
Birdie
weekend,
is fine.
Start to the summer. Love it. Okay, before we get started, not a ton. I'm just going to repeat the same announcement we had last week, which is to say that Friday, June 7th at 7:30 p.m., CMSA eSports, we are hosting a summer in-person event at the North End in North Halsted in Chicago. I don't know if I said the 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So come say hi if you want to talk all things D&D or esports or video games. We love to say hi, and there'll be drink specials and pizza. So stop by if you're able. And then July 13th, I just learned this. July 13th, CMSA eSports is hosting an informal Ren Fair day. So if you are free July 13th, take a look on the Discord for information about the event. We'll give you the information, and we'd love to have people dress up in their favorite D&D character or not, and just hang out at the Ren Fair. I've never been actually to the Ren Fair up here, so I'm super excited about that. That'd be a ton of fun to go to. Cool. Okay, team. I think we're good to go. Any housekeeping matters from anyone?
Don't think so.
I'm all set.
Cool. All right, team. Let's do it. So, last time, our group made their way to the island that they learned was under imminent attack from mysterious undead creatures, a part of a pattern of attacks that have been running up the Moonsea coast. After making it to the island, you all met a small girl named Elisand. She explained to you that the islanders were rather unfriendly to outsiders, but as far as you could tell, she was relatively accepting of you. Eventually, it came out that her parents died, and she seemed to be looking for a way off the island, having decided that the island had nothing to provide for her any longer now that her parents have passed away. After you spoke with several individuals throughout the island, you learned that there was an odd cave in the woods that might hold some answers about the attacks or the undead creatures you've heard rumors about. You made your way into the woods, where you came across a squirrel who was willing to direct you to the cave. Very posh British accent. I was very proud of that character. Upon making your way to the cave, you entered it, and inside you found an altar with a tome and other materials on it. You took what items you could, and you exited the cave to find a horrible demon-like creature who had followed you from the village. It attacked, and after a couple of hits, you were able to dispatch it, and you eventually made your way back to the village and reported what you had learned. When few of the village leaders indicated that they actually believed any harm would come to the island, Elisand convinced you to talk with the leaders to try and convince them to help you protect the island. You all agreed, determining that it was in the best interest of everyone to provide what assistance you could, protection you could to this island, given this impending attack. So you split up, and you spoke with several leaders, and you convinced many of them or all of the leaders, I believe, to assist you. One individual, Alberto, by charming him into explaining his love for butchery and cooking, which was something you thought might be helpful in defending the island. Another, Warsh, by paying him handsomely with gold you found in the cave. And so we now find part of the group finishing up the dock. Warsh and several of his men are making their way back to the village to prepare for the impending attack. You all take a deep breath and are rather pleased with yourselves at having convinced so many people to assist the island given this impending attack. But that satisfaction is kind of short-lived because eventually you hear splashing in the water. You turn out toward the foggy scene and find your companion, Giggles, swimming his way back to the island, no doubt on his way back from the award that he was to receive. What do you do upon seeing Giggles McStab, your companion, swimming his way to the docks?
Oh my gosh, can we see your trophy? Oh no.
You are an excellent swimmer.
Yeah, I didn't know I had this in me.
Excellent.
Gosh,
Wow, your backstroke's incredible.
glad that I could actually. It's raining, so I'm glad that I'm already wet. So that's great. But yeah, made it back. I don't actually have a trophy because I didn't win, but
Oh,
it's okay because I was able to kind of come back from that with some renewed vigor and joy from being able to experience some clownery, and I'm ready to jump back into this. And I hope you guys are okay. And I missed you, and I'm sorry that I wasn't here, but we're back. So
So touching.
You will need your positive mental health for the battle coming ahead.
yay!
And
yes.
your knife, if we're honest, and your knife.
I made sure to bring it. I have it. It's here. Don't worry.
Well, are you ready to help protect the island? Giggles?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do the thing. Yeah, let's protect this island.
So
Cool.
you just swam across the bay. You
Yeah.
don't know anybody on the island.
No,
You just met us 3 days ago.
I'm in
And
a good
you're
mood.
ready to throw down? I mean, you're in good company then.
Yep.
Giggles is such a good sport. I love it. So you all make your way back up the path that is familiar to many of you now, and you make your way towards the island. And you find that many of the villagers, now that you've agreed, many of the leaders have agreed to assist you. You can see many of the citizens of the island are going about putting up things like traps, barriers. You can see there's some sort of like a sand barrier, sand wall that someone's trying to put up just to try to shore up some sort of protection against whatever this impending threat might be. You see the three crones, the old women you had spoken to, are begin chanting around the fire, this sacred fire. You'll recall that they believe, as long as it continues burning, will protect this village. You can see that they are doing some chanting in a language that you do not understand. No doubt, some sort of prayer to try and protect the village here from this impending threat. The sun continues to go down. I mean, what little of it you could tell through the clouds. And the day begins to get a little bit darker as night comes in. What do you do as the day comes to an end, and we get to the about the 17th day, the day that this attack is impending? Do you do anything to prepare? Any last items you do to prepare, or what would you like to do?
I have some concerns. I do not feel as though all of these preparations will have much effect on ghost-type monsters.
He's kind of just like calling it out and be like, what they're doing is kind of useless, but cool.
Yeah, that shocks me a little bit because I've felt very proud about the little bodyweight boot camp that I've been leading some of the villagers through over the past couple days.
I don't know. This fire is really warm, you guys.
Yeah, you're practically in it.
I don't know. That water was really cold, and then this rain. But whatever y'all got going on at this camp though seems really nice.
You take a look around the camp, and you can see that a lot of the villagers are, well, a lot of the non-leaders are very clearly concerned and nervous about what's to come. The leaders are doing what they can to try and give off this air of confidence. You know that you just recently convinced some of them that this threat is real and that this attack is coming. So some of them are trying to give off this kind of confident air to try and raise the morale and the spirits of some of the villagers. Crone's continuing to chant this prayer. Alberto is off to the side. He's sharpening this massive butcher knife that he took from the smokehouse and butcher shop that he runs. Elisand is just kind of off mingling with some of the villagers, looking for a space to kind of hide out. She eventually finds a building that she kind of ducks into for the time being until the attack is over with.
Do we know approximately when this attack is going to happen?
You, so just based upon the pattern, you discern that it's going to occur at nightfall. So, I mean, within the next hour or so, if the pattern holds.
Okay. I would like to ask John if, like, on that scroll that he found in the cave, if there's, like, if it seems like any words from that prayer appear on that scroll, like if he's taken a look at it recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The scroll, is it the one with the most of the pictograms, or is that like the cave painting?
So the pictograms was the cave painting. The scroll itself, my recollection is that it was in a language that you did not understand.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
so
that's
like
perfect.
so like a script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just dismissively, it's just like I'll throw it at you and be like, "Good luck."
Ah.
Oh, sorry,
I
it's so
can't make
sticky.
heads nor tails.
Oh, and let me just take that B off, and you're perfect. Good luck.
Excellent. You know, the honey dripping off of this scroll acts as like a bit of a magnifying glass, so thank you for that.
Oh, I think we just lost the letter, actually. Sorry.
I think Cordy would be looking for the best spot to kind of scout and watch for any incoming, like the ship or anything that might be coming towards them in the general direction. Just kind of preparing for the fight to happen.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So, give me like a perception check, I guess.
Perception check. That's not the right button. While he's doing this, he also wants to use his God, what's the word for it? What's the shape change thing? Wild shape. The alternate wild shape is basically to cast Find Familiar. So I want to do that to conjure a hawk and use that to kind of scope around as well.
Awesome. Okay. Let me get that set up. Okay.
Because Cordy only rolled a 9 with his +6, so this hawk needs to be a lot better at that perception. He has advantage on those, so.
Awesome.
Oh, let the rolls of 9 begin.
You
Right, seriously.
Yeah. So, Qwerty, this
What
hawk
was
appears out of
actually
nowhere.
happening?
This hawk appears out of nowhere and begins to flap its wings up directly up into the sky. The rain just falling around the hawk as it comes up. You can see that as you turn your eyes to the sky, lightning begins to flash in the sky as the storm becomes a little more prominent as the night continues to fall. The hawk goes up into the sky, takes a brief moment to pause, takes a look around kind of the island to scope things out, and comes flying back down, lands directly on your shoulder.
Okay. I have it for 2 hours, so I'm going to make that guy work.
Awesome. So, so remind me, you can see through it, right? Is that how it works? Through its
Actually,
eyes, or is it?
I think I can channel through its eyes. I know I can definitely speak with it telepathically. Like, I know that much for sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it comes back and it tells you that it can see not much given the rain. And in fact, let me go ahead and roll for it. Okay, nice.
There's advantage on perception checks.
Perfect. Okay, so with that roll, it tells you that it can see a ship coming in the distance from the south. It is on its way to the island. Still far. Well, I mean, not far off, but it has not made landfall yet. But there is something incoming to the south.
The ship approaches from the south. It will be here shortly.
What direction were they building those like sand walls?
They were, I mean, just everywhere,
the
frankly.
north.
Okay.
Yeah, just like anywhere, like in front of building entryways, just like as obstacles in the middle of the kind of like the pathways of the village.
Okay. How tall are we talking about? Like sandcastle style or?
Yeah, not super tall, maybe
Okay.
like 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall, just enough
Okay.
to be an annoyance for anyone who's coming by.
Cool. Maybe we should go to the south and see if we can scout it a little bit ourselves.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you can
let's do it.
face the threat before it reaches the village.
Right. We know Giggles is a good swimmer.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's a thing. So apparently it's just there. But yeah, let's figure this out, because I think if we can cut that off before it gets to the village and runs into these people who think they're prepared, but let's be honest, if we can get there and maybe hopefully mitigate the situation a little
Yeah, we're giving more like summer campfire and sandcastles than a true defensive front. So let's go. I'd say
Oh.
that's my vote.
Let's do it.
We didn't have a chance to have a long rest before this epic battle, did we?
Did not, unfortunately.
Okay.
You've got about like I said, you've got about an hour before they actually show up. So I'll give you a short rest if you want to use it.
No, we just did a short rest. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm full up, so I don't need it.
I'm also
Perfect.
still level 3, just FYI. So
Oh,
Oh,
shoot!
rip.
Did you level up?
I don't
on D&D
think-
Beyond.
was I supposed to, because I wasn't here last week?
You
I
were
don't-
not here. I'm sorry. I should have told you.
No, it's okay. I
if-
just didn't think I was going to, because I didn't get the XP from being here.
Oh no, you're totally good. Yeah, you can if you I mean if you want to like level up right now. In the meantime, I can import you super quickly. Your call. But no pressure, obviously.
No, I can do that. If we
Cool.
want to continue on, I can do it in the background. Sorry.
Yeah,
Tim.
perfect. No, totally good, totally good. Awesome. Okay, so you start making your way to the south, and somewhere in the night sky, above the thunderclouds, you see that Saloon has raised an old moon. You can see that it's a slim, fading crescent. In the wind and rain, its light is lost to you. However, through the sheets of water, you can see off in the distance a pale glow and a swirl of fog that is unaffected by the storm. It begins to approach. I'm going to ask everyone to now please make a roll for initiative. But before we do, why don't you place yourselves where on the map you would like to be, as you can hear these screams of these damned creatures making their way to shore. Where would you like to be? And then go ahead and make an initiative roll. Once I give you...
Gotta stand by these cabbages.
Love it.
Hi, cabbages.
Initiative. Ooh, sweet.
I didn't roll a 9.
You'll love to hear that.
We're
Was
gonna
it lower?
No. I think I rolled like a 11 without my
I
modifier.
just love getting stun locked on all these 9 rolls. I'm so scarred.
Mhm.
All right, Giggles, what'd you get?
I got a... One second. Let me get back.
You're totally good.
I'm so
Warrior
sorry.
1, how about you? You're good. Oh yeah, that's right. You're busy. Warrior 1, what did you get?
I got a 23.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Holy hell.
Okay.
She's ready.
I got a 20, not a dirty 20, a dirty 20.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. So as you position yourselves, you can hear the breath in your lungs growing a little more, little faster. You can feel the heartbeats inside of you growing a little faster, and eventually you see a mass of creatures writhing their way out of the salty water, making landfall. And we are going to go ahead and enter combat. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll initiative for them. Awesome. Okay, so you see these creatures coming out of the water right here. Warrior 1, you are up first. What do you do as you see them make landfall?
Let's see. Can you remind me how to determine your jump distance?
I think
This'll be good.
jump distance.
So be
Let's see,
good.
actually. Let's see. Okay. When you make a standing jump, it is half your distance. Half
Okay.
your speed.
Half your... Oh, sweet.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score, and if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately, if you move 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, if you do a
Okay.
standing long jump, then it's only half that distance.
Half of your strength score?
Yeah.
Okay. So... and I assume it would have to be in the direction that you jump.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. It doesn't matter. She's fast. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I would like to punch this guy.
Perfect.
Sorry, whack him with my quarterstaff first.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Oh my god.
Whoa, woof. 25 is a hit.
Okay, and then that is, so like home run type swing. That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you swing your staff and you hit this creature directly in its head. And rather than like the clacking sound that you would expect on bone, as you might expect, as you see that these are appear to be skeletal undead creatures, rather than that clacking sound that you would hear as your staff connects with the skull of this creature, it makes more of a thunk. And as this creature falls to the ground, you take a closer look, Warrior 1, and you can see that these creatures, in fact, are not undead skeletons.
Ooh.
And in fact, they are kobolds.
Kobolds!
And, kobolds and other humanoid creatures wearing skeletal disguises to try to disguise themselves as undead creatures.
Ooh.
So you take a swing at this creature, it goes to the ground, it is dead, and you're able to discern almost immediately. This is not what you were expecting. This is not what the villagers were expecting. These are not undead creatures, at least as far as you thought. These are kobolds and other humanoid creatures. So, anything else you'd like to do on your turn after killing that one?
So I just want to make sure that I'm understanding correctly. So like I basically like slap the disguise off of the kobold, but like these other guys still look like they're bony, but like just was able to figure it out.
Exactly right. Yes.
Yeah.
So all of them are wearing these skeletal disguises, but you quickly saw through it, and you can see these creatures for what they really are.
Would I have been able to tell with hitting that kobold if like those bones like gave them any sort of like armor or something like that?
As far
Like,
as you can tell,
any-
your one hit was able to kill that
Okay.
that kobold. It doesn't look like they provide any additional defense.
padding or
It's
anything. Okay,
yeah.
great. Well, I'm gonna just yell, "Hey, we got kobolds here!" And end my turn.
Awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and add them to the initiative. Okay, awesome. So Warrior One, that's you. Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's all I can do for now.
All right, Giggles, you're up. What do you do? First
Yeah.
move back.
All right. Well, I'm just like astonished because I don't know where Warrior One pulled that out of, but I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. So
I've been doing tons of pull-ups.
yeah, I guess without having to deal with my insanity, you've had a lot of free time. So I guess me going away was good for everybody. But I'm just thoroughly impressed. But like, I guess what I'm gonna do, because I feeling a little lonely over here because I've been away for so long, I'm gonna dash. It's gonna take my bonus action. I'm gonna dash. And that gives me extra bonus movement speed. I'm gonna dash behind Warrior One to right here, which I think is still within the parameter of that.
Yep.
And what I'm gonna do is, I think what I will do is I'll use my ranged weapon from right here, which is my darts. I'm gonna throw some darts at the closest one that is still alive, which is right here. I think I'm in range. My range on that is 80. So is that? Yeah, we're good. Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
So I'm gonna aim at that. So I'm gonna roll, and that is a 21.
21's a hit. Nice.
Okay. So the damage on that's going to be 8.
8. Nice. Okay. He is still up.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Okay. Next up is this kobold right here, the one you just hit. He's going to run forward. He's going to take a swing at you, Warrior One. He runs up and he attacks you with a spear. He brandishes it. He attacks at you with it for a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, you take 2 points of damage. Not too bad. But he rears back one more time. He swings at you again for another 17, which is a hit. You take 7 more points of piercing damage.
Oh, that second one was a bit tougher. Okay.
Okay, and let's see. Anything else? No, that is going to be his turn. Next up, we've got this humanoid creature back here. She is going to take out a longbow. She has a longbow out. She's going to fire at you, Warrior One, again for a 14 to hit.
Does not.
Okay, that's a miss. Okay, but she notches one more arrow and she fires at you for a 19.
That will hit me.
Okay, you take 7 points of piercing damage as that arrow hits you kind of in the side. That's going to be the end of her turn. QWERTY, you're up now. What do you do?
Serious.
Oh, what are your hit points at, Warrior One?
15.
Out of what?
31.
Woof.
Okay. Danger zone. Let's see.
I feel great. I feel amazing.
Do not worry, Warrior One. I am on my way. 1,
There are
2,
there-
3, 4, 5. Activate unicorn.
As a unicorn horn emerges from my head,
Yes.
and I do the spirit totem, bringing out a unicorn, which will heal all my allies for additional 4 HP when they receive, like when anyone receives a healing spell in the area. It's like the 60-foot radius. It's huge.
Okay.
Amazing.
And then I will. Let's do. Sure, let's do that one.
Engaging Healing Spirit. Another unicorn summons above my head and heals Warrior One for 5 hit points, plus 4 hit points for a total of 9 hit points.
Wow. All right. Oh.
And I end my turn.
Amazing.
Thank
Okay.
you, party.
John, you were up. You see this happening. You're kind of hanging back by the cabbages. What are you up to?
Yeah, I'm gonna dust off Old Faithful and take a shot at the kobold in front of Warrior 1 with the
Awesome.
crossbow.
Thank
Cool.
you.
And then if it hits, B stunts. 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
And then that should be 12 damage off of the crossbow bolts and an extra 6 honey damage as bees cover the target.
Incredible. You can see that that kobold begins to swat at some of the bees that appear. All right. Anything else, John?
That'll do it.
All right. Next up, we've got this kobold here. He's gonna run forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Take a swing at Giggles. First attack with a spear. For 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, 4 points of piercing damage. Second attack for an 8. Oh, actually, he gets advantage because of his peak tactics. How about a 13? That's probably not good enough.
No, that doesn't hit.
Ah, bummer. Okay, so both swings are a miss. That's going to be the end of this round. We go back to the top of the round. You begin to hear some screaming at the northern end of the island. And you can't quite tell what it is, but yeah, you begin to hear screaming up at the northern end of the island.
As your turn begins, you gain 4 hit points.
Okay, Warrior 1, you start first. What do you do?
Okay, so I will gain my 4 hit points. That basically brings me pretty close to back to full.
It is actually 6 hit points. My calculations were incorrect.
Great. Then I'm
Even better.
back to 30 out of 31. That was amazing. Okay. So let's see. Out of the 2 kobolds close to me, this one is looking a little weaker, right?
I think it's this one is. This one's the
one?
weaker
Yeah.
one. Yep.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sort of like backwards stab with my quarterstaff on the one that's less weak for
Cool.
my attack action. Ooh. Does an 18 hit?
18 is a hit, yes.
Okay. And then that is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
And he's still up.
He is still up, yes.
Oof. Okay, not what I wanted. So I'll go ahead and kick. So I'll step forward and kick that kobold.
Awesome.
That's 14 to hit.
14 is a miss. You take a swing with your kick, and it dodges back just in time. As you kind of like try to regain your balance, you hear it snarling in your ear as you regain your balance and stand back up.
Okay. I see. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Okay. Oops, I should have done something different. That's okay. What I will try to do then is I will, I can't disengage, so I will just like take the hit. So I'm gonna go catacorner this way first. So that's 5. So this guy would get to hit me, right?
I think both of them would.
Both of them would? Okay.
Yes. Okay, so first attack, but with advantage. 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, and then the second one with their attack for a 19 to hit.
That one will hit.
Okay, you take 6 points of piercing damage as
Okay.
you turn your back and try to get some distance between the two of you.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm running. I'm running
A lot
back.
of distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Team Cabbage
Get
back
out of
here.
here. Gonna
All right,
see
Warrior
what's
One.
going on up there. I'm done.
Love it. Okay. All right. Next up, we've got this kobold. Uh, um, right here. No, it's not. That one's dead. Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
Well, I'm a little stressed that Warrior One just ran away and left me and QWERTY here by ourselves.
Hey, don't worry. I'm just checking. You guys got this. I'm checking what's going on up in the village.
But I feel like I can handle this. So I'm gonna. I don't know. I get this like little menacing look in my eye because I haven't been here for a little bit. So I don't know. I guess I am feeling a little froggy. So I guess I'm gonna attack the one that I attacked previously with my dagger. It's the one that's in the middle there.
Yes. Awesome.
So I'm gonna roll for that. And what I roll is a 6. So that probably does not hit.
A 6 is a miss, unfortunately.
So I'm going to take my bonus action and disengage.
Okay.
And just kind of step. Does that allow you? That doesn't allow movement, doesn't it? It just.
To do what? I'm sorry.
The disengage. It doesn't allow movement.
So disengage. I think you can move. You can use whatever movement you have, but you're not going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a couple of steps back.
Cool.
All right, here.
Awesome.
And in my turn.
Okay, next up, we've got this kobold right here. He sees all of you trying to put some distance between you. He's going to walk forward, make an attack against QWERTY. So first
This is not an ideal position for QWERTY.
takes an attack against you, QWERTY, for a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 4 points of piercing damage. He rears back one more time, makes another attack for a 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the second attack misses. It goes. He kind of swings at you, and you dodge out of the way, QWERTY, and he plunges the tip of the spear into the sand on the beach here, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Next up, we've got this creature back here. He's going to, or she's going to 5, 10, 15 make an attack against you, John. Ranged attack for ranged attack. You know. So first attack. Oh boy, 6, which I believe is going to be a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Second attack for a 16 as she notches the second arrow.
That'll hit.
Okay, the arrow comes flying at you and hits you directly in the side. You take 10 points of piercing damage as the arrow strikes you. That is going to be the end of her turn. QWERTY, you're up. What do you do?
Please do not leave my healing radius, for you will die.
He'll take like 2 steps forward. Right now, the healing aura is right where this guy is standing. So
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to run it through me, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and drop it like right here, 2 spaces away from Warrior 1.
Perfect.
So as it runs through me, it's going to heal me for... Let's see, how much do you heal me for? For 9! Woohoo!
Awesome.
Back up to 35. And then I will tell my hockey that's hanging out over here to use the dash action and fly 120 feet towards the noise in the north.
Awesome.
So, how far is that? I don't know how to measure. Can you move them 120
So-
feet towards the noise?
Yeah. For your information, if you hold on to control, and then you drag,
Oh.
so that'll show up, and then if you press once you're good to go, if you just press space, it'll move your token to wherever you'd like to go.
Okay, cool.
So that's 120 feet. Cool.
Okay.
And you can communicate telepathically. Is that correct? Right?
Yes.
Amazing. So your hawk flies to the center of this noise, and you can see there is a second team batch of creatures that have snuck towards the village from the north,
Oh, I see.
making its way to the frightened villagers. And so they're going to enter combat now. All
I will.
right.
Not done just yet. Let's
Yep.
Warrior 1, please step back into the healing ore for more hit points before engaging with the enemy. Engaging. Defense.
as I take the
Sure.
dodge action for my first action.
Perfect.
And I end my turn.
Okay, John, back to you.
All right, perfect. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the creature that just shot me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow.
Awesome.
Ooh, does a 13 hit?
13 just hits. Nice
Oh,
job.
nice. So I'm going to roll damage. So that's 12 off the crossbow, plus 6 B damage, plus 6 Hunter's Mark damage. And
John.
then I'm going to throw the bird and run away.
John, how do you kill this this humanoid creature?
With extreme prejudice. I think like a floating like bee hand forms a middle finger as I start hightail it the other way.
This beautiful, albeit offensive, formation of bees flies towards this woman, slams into her, and she falls backward, taking her last breath. She's done for. All right, anything else, John?
Yeah, I'm going to move towards the north. So what is that? I'm going to move right there.
Amazing.
And that's my turn.
All right, next up, we've got the team up to the north is making their way into town. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Takes a swing at this commoner here. 4. Yep, that's a hit. And takes his spear, rears back, and plunges the spear into the torso of this commoner. The commoner falls to the ground, dead. That's going to be its turn. Next up is this kobold here. Going to make an attack against you, QWERTY. With a spear, first attack, for a critical hit.
It's at disadvantage, luckily.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Oh, good call. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
for a 9. Bummer.
Yay!
Screw you, kobold. All right, well, that's going to be its turn. We're back at the top of the round. Warrior 1, what do you do?
Okay, so the space 2 squares below me is where I need to go to get healing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what I will do is I will take the let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take the okay, I'm gonna spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. So that is 5, 10, and how many points do I get back?
You gain 6 hit points, and there are 2 heals remaining.
Sweet.
Nice.
Alright, and then so I have 80 feet left. Alright. Oh, it's control? I'll do that.
Yes, if you hold on to control and then drag your cursor.
Oh. Okay. That didn't work.
Oh, you have to hit space as well at the end.
Yes, sorry about
Oh,
that.
space. Okay. Oops. Oh my
John
god.
says in character.
Yeah. Space?
65.
Incredible. Nice.
All right, so I can still go one more, and
Awesome.
I'll whack that kobold with my stick.
Awesome.
18.
18's a hit. Roll me damage, please.
Okay. That is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. You thwack this kobold in the head pretty cleanly. You can see it's a little dazed for a minute, but it shakes it off, trains its eyes on you as its next target, undoubtedly.
Yeah. Come at me. And I end my turn.
Awesome. Okay. Next up, we've got this kobold back here. It's going to let's see. It is going to take its sling out, and it is going to make an attack against you, Warrior One, for 16.
16 matches, so yes.
Okay. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it loads this little rock into its sling, fires it at you, hits you directly in the forehead.
Ow.
Just as you daze the kobold in front of you, you kind of are dazed for just a second, but you shake it off. And that's going to be the end of its turn. Next up, we've got this one back here, who's going to run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, which is a bummer because that is way more than his movement is. So I didn't realize that, and he can't do anything anymore. So that's fun. That's going to be the end of his turn. Giggles, you're up.
Yeah, I'm not really happy with how they're treating my friend, Birdie over here. So I just am getting a little angry about it.
Oh no.
So
I would rather risk my health rather than yours.
I appreciate that, but this isn't okay. This isn't how we treat friends.
I love Giggles.
So I don't know. I'm just getting really kind of angry about the whole situation right now. So I've got my knife out, and I'm going to roll to attack the one here that I attacked last time that I kind of missed on and whiffed it. So we're going to do that again here, and my roll here for that is a 23.
23's a hit.
So that's a piercing damage for that is going to be 7.
Okay. And to clarify, is it this one you're attacking?
The
Or the
one
other
in the middle.
This one here?
This one.
Oh,
the
this
one
one.
below.
Sorry.
Yeah, that one.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. For how
and
much did you say? 7?
7 piercing, yes.
Awesome.
And I have been is QWERTY technically an enemy of the target?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can deal an extra 2d6 of damage. So I'm going to do that as my sneak attack. I've been forgetting to do this the entire time. So we're going to do that now. Let me roll that here. And that's 5.
Points of damage, right?
Yep.
How do you kill this thing?
I think what I've done is, since I'm right here at it, I have just kind of like walked up to it and really just said, "Don't treat my friends like that." And I kind of just like stabbed my knife right in its eye.
Oh my god.
And then
Some
take
tough
it out.
messaging there, yeah.
Take it out.
Yeah.
Excellent job,
And then
Giggles.
look at QWERTY and smile and say, "Okay, it's the other one's turn now." And then I end my turn.
No.
I feel a shiver run down my spine from all the way up there.
It's like I'm so conflicted because Giggles is like so cute, but also like horrifyingly terrifying. So, cool, I guess.
Adding
All
terrible
right.
to my dictionary.
Yes, terrible. Thank you. Yeah, coin. You heard it here first, folks. All right, and so that's it, Giggles.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we've got this kobold up to the north. Gonna make his way down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, making an attack against you. I'm going to get this guy out of here. Making an attack against you, Warrior 1. For 23.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as he tries to stab at you while you are preoccupied with the other two in front of you. That's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is this humanoid back here. Notches an arrow and fires it at you, Warrior 1, for a 20 to hit, which I believe will be a hit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
He notches another arrow.
Oh my lord. I don't
Fires
believe
it.
I see where she is.
Oh, she is right up here.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right. Cool.
Good to
Okay,
know.
so that is a critical miss, unfortunately. So it goes wide, and you hear an arrow thunk into a building behind you as it misses. And that's going to be the end of his turn. QWERTY, you're up. What do you do?
I sense that Warrior 1 is in danger. Please leave me alone. I will activate Primal Savagery and swing with my claws.
Nice.
Ooh. Thank
That
you.
is an 18 to hit.
18 is a hit. Nice job.
Damage is 2.
Awesome. Okay.
I then walk away from the target and take
Cool.
an opportunity attack.
All right. So it swings at you for a critical miss. So nice job.
As I leave the enemy, I walk through my healing aura and gain 9 hit points, even though I am nearly full health.
Every bit helps.
I then use my bonus action to move the unicorn towards Giggles and place it right next to him.
Awesome. Okay. So
And I end my turn.
like here-ish?
Yes, right there is perfect.
Perfect. All right. Nice job, QWERTY. John, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take aim at the archer in the back.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm gonna reapply my hunter's mark as a bonus action.
Awesome.
And then do the same old razzle dazzle here. Rolling to hit a 15.
That is a hit.
Nice. So I'm gonna roll damage on the crossbow. That's 10 piercing damage
Awesome.
plus 1 B damage plus 2 hunter's mark damage.
Okay. Your arrow strikes true. It hits in his leg, and you can see or you can hear, he lets out this cry of pain, like just in absolute horrible pain. You can tell that he's on his last legs. Legs.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
Yeah. He's still up, though. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay. We are now at this creature right here. Warrior 1, I'm sorry. He's going to make a swing against you with his spear for a 16 to hit.
That ties.
Oh, that ties nice. Okay, 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm still up.
Okay, he takes another swing at you, Warrior 1, for a critical hit.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe that.
Well, okay, well, not too bad though. 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you.
Ugh,
We're good.
Bummer. That's going to be the end of its turn. Next
All
up,
right.
we've got this one down here. He's going to try to do some damage to you, Giggles. Walks forward, takes his spear, swings at you for a 7. That's likely a miss. Makes another attack against you for a 17. Let's see. 17. Looks like Giggles' armor class is a 13, so that is a hit. So Giggles, he will take 4 points of piercing damage, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Back to the top of the round, Warrior 1. What do you do?
Okay, so I need to not run into ambush attacks. What I would like to do is... What are the things that I can do? How tall are kobolds?
Kobolds are like, I think they're like 3-ish feet tall.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a little
Okay,
bit shorter.
Great. So I'm going to spend a key point to take the Step of the Wind action. So that doubles my jump distance. So I
Amazing.
should be
There it
able
is.
to jump 8 feet up into the air.
Awesome.
So I will jump. I'll like front handspring all over this guy.
Okay.
And so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I'm gonna do that.
Do I get, or did you disengage, or do, how does that work? Do I get?
Yeah,
attack
so it was
opportunity?
no, so it was
Perfect.
what it does is, yeah, it lets me, so my bonus action was disengage, but in addition it also doubles
Amazing.
my jump, so I just wanted to jump over the
Perfect.
guy.
Awesome.
So what I can still do is, I imagine Arrow Guy is made of glass, so I'm going to hit with my quarterstaff for 16.
16 is a hit.
And then big numbers. That's not big. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, he's made of glass, so how do you
He's
kill
made
him?
of glass. Oh, good. Okay, so are these guys covered in bones too?
Absolutely, yes.
So what I would like to do is basically rip off 2 of the bones, start like flexing them like dumbbells, and then just like whack them whack them dead in the like the area that I exposed.
Incredible. Yeah, you can see that he lets out this. He doesn't let out a cry of pain because like the air is just totally kicked out of him as you strike him with these bones, and he falls
Perfect.
to the ground, dead. Anything else?
No, I have exhausted everything I can do.
Awesome. Okay,
This is why
kobold's
our
next.
team needs mental rehabilitation.
The kobold's gonna run up towards you, swing at you with the dagger warrior 1 for an 8. That's a miss.
Nope.
And that's gonna be the end of its turn. Next
Excellent.
up, this one here, he's gonna make a swing at Alberto. First attack with a spear, critical miss. Second, oh, I'm sorry. That's actually a hit because he's got peak tactics. So that's a hit. He takes a
Alberto.
spear, plunges it through Alberto, who falls to the ground, dead, bleeding out.
Damn it.
Oh, we tried so hard to get him on our side.
A cooking friend.
We did cooking mama with him, and now he's dead.
It's the circle of life, you know. Yeah.
You guys been cooking without me
wow.
when I was gone.
His smoking abilities will live on.
That's it. We're leaving the child on the island. They have to start smoking everything.
Okay, so this kobold, after killing Alberto, turns towards you, Warrior 1, rage in its eyes. He runs forward as far as he can towards you to try and do something to finish you off. That's going to be the end of his turn. All right, Giggles, you're up.
Okay. So, what I want to do is I need to get up to where the action is, because this one kobold that's down here is not really... It's just not entertaining me right now, and I'm kind of bored. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disengage from this area of
Okay.
combat and then dash up towards where Clarity is. So I'm going to move from here and use this. 1 sec. And I think I can go... I think it's 60 with a dash.
I think
Let me
that's
double
right.
check.
What is
Yeah.
your speed? Yeah,
Okay.
30. Yep.
So I'm gonna
If you
go.
walk through the one spot in front
basic-
of you, you'll gain 7 hit points.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go here. Which
Okay.
is 35, and then I'm gonna go. Well, if I can actually just do it. Well, if I click my character. Okay, Eric, come on. There's 35,
Nice. Perfect.
and then we're gonna go also to here, which is 35.
Nice.
Because I don't
Awesome.
have any vision on anything that's happening up there, and now I do. And I think
Perfect.
that's probably all I can do at this point. So
Okay. All right. Next up, we've got a kobold here. He's going to run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Take a swing at this villager here for an 8, which is a miss. She's got good reflexes. She dodges out of the way of the dagger wielded by this kobold. That's going to be the end of its turn. Clarity, you're up.
Do not worry, for I am coming to save you.
And I will use a dash action to control. Da, 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 da. 60.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta move it. It didn't like the one wall I was going through. So that's
Squirty, don't run into walls.
30.
You hear this thunk.
That is another 30. And I use my bonus action basically while I'm running to bust my spirit totem like
Okay.
30 more feet towards me, so it kind of like covers this general area.
Okay, so 30-ish feet. What is that?
So
Like
this was
here-ish?
this was my healing spirit, which is gone now. My spirit
got it.
totem, I kind of like dropped somewhere over here and didn't think we were going to move our battle all the way to the other side of the map. So I guess we could just move.
Oh, it's just like
we'll say
everywhere.
we'll say it was like here. If it would let
Perfect.
me. It's not letting me click. I can't indicate where I'm going to put this. It's like 3 spaces below and 3 spaces to the right of Giggles, and then we're dragging that 30 feet towards me.
30. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So like here-ish, right?
Yes, and then that'll affect
Perfect.
30-foot radius. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So just below
Oh,
me.
perfect.
So we're getting there. And I use the dash action, so that will be my turn.
Perfect. Okay, next up, John.
You could probably guess. I am going to. Let's see. I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to reapply Hunter's Mark to the kobold right in front of Warrior 1.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Take a shot.
Awesome.
Let
Friends helping friends, you know?
me just pull up my gun stats here. Alright, does a 10 hit?
10 is a miss, unfortunately. It goes wide.
I give like a meek kind of shrug.
Aw.
And that's my turn.
I do a
hear the-
namaste bow towards you. It's fine.
You hear the womp womp trumpet going off. Yeah. Okay, next up we've got this creature here. He sees these heroes running their way back into the village. He's gonna start making his way towards these incoming intruders. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think 25 is his. Sorry, here. And he is going to. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Wow, not much. Okay, he's just gonna hang out there. Actually, that's the end of his turn. And then this one all the way down here, making his way towards you, Giggles. 25 feet. That he's gonna end his turn there though, because that's all he can do. Warrior 1, back to you.
Sorry.
You're
So
good.
what I'm gonna do is disengage
Awesome.
as my action. I have very little fight left in me. So, I'm going to. Oh, let's see. Let's go. If I wonder actually what I'll do. I'm gonna go around. Because I see that, like, I can see, like, the unicorn floating around, right?
I'm sure you can probably see the unicorn charging in your direction, as well as QWERTY just sprinting.
Okay, so, never mind. If, I see the, determined look of a healer in your eyes, so I won't go around the house. It's like, yes, I can put my faith in you. Okay, that's 35. Let's move. Yeah, 10 feet here. I still want to keep a little bit, or actually, what? I'll be right here, and why not? I'll throw a dart at this guy.
Perfect.
So that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's gonna be 5 piercing damage.
How do you kill this kobold?
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice
So
job.
so I guess what I'll do is as I'm running, like I'm Naruto running, so I just kind of like shuriken, like sort of throw that dart, like just like laterally out in my vision, like barely aiming, and it just like goes straight through its neck.
Incredible. It collapses to the ground in a heap as blood begins to spill from the wound in its neck.
Love to see it. Okay. Perfect. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, so next up is the kobold up to the north, but before it's able to do anything, you can see that the 3 crones, the women next to the sacred fire, they begin chanting these kind of haunting words. You can't understand. It's almost as if they're speaking in tongues, and you can see that one of the women cuts her arm with a dagger that she has in her hand. You can see the blood begins running down her arm. It hits the ground, and you can see that a pillar of flame bursts from the ground beneath her. And she appears to direct this flame towards the kobolds up here. And you can see that there is now a barrier, or some sort of barrier, between these 2 kobolds and the rest of the village. You can see that you can hear they're still kind of chanting this very unsettling chant, and there you can see that the other 2 women are very excited at seeing this blood pouring out of this woman's wound. So next up is this kobold up here. It is going to, it's going to try to go around, I think. So 60 feet this way. That is going to be the end of its turn. Next up is this one up here as well. It is also going to go around. Only 50 feet. All right, that's going to be the end of its turn. Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
Am I within earshot of the women that are chanting?
Yes.
Can I determine if like the language that they're speaking is Elvish?
Give me. Why don't you give I'll allow you to make a check. Give me like a history check, I guess.
Okay. This is not going to be. Might as well try. It's a 12.
12. Okay. You definitely know that it is not Elvish.
Okay, cool.
You do not know. You can't get a read on what language it is that they're speaking.
That's fine. It's worth trying.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool. So there is this little annoying thing that's following me, and I'm like getting a little irked by it, and I am not happy about it, and I wasn't paying any attention to it, and at this point I just turn around and I just like realize it's been following me, and I just pull out my knife because I had put it away because I was too busy paying attention to what Warrior One was doing and what everybody else was doing because I was so entertained.
Classic.
Especially what John was doing, because John was being like such a good friend to everybody else at this point, but I'm too distracted now by what's happening with this person behind me. So I'm gonna roll to try to stab this annoying kobold that's behind me.
All right.
And I roll a 14.
14 is a miss.
Dang.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that is going to be that. So I'm gonna, obviously, what I'm going to do, since I missed on that, I'm going to take a bonus action using my cunning action, and I'm going to dash away from the situation because this is a little too close for comfort for me. So I'm going to go probably up to here.
Okay.
Because I like the idea of being behind these little barrels. Because is this a spot I can go? Right here?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. We're going to go right there. And then my turn.
Awesome. So, okay, I love this. So you're running forward. This kobold is running behind you. You like immediately turn around, make a slash, you miss, and you turn right back around and continue to the other side of those barrels. Okay. Awesome. John, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to.
You skipped QWERTY.
Oh, sorry.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
No.
That's my fault.
Oh,
That's my
no.
fault.
Just
No.
to clarify, they're not speaking Draconic, Druid, or Infernal, or Sylvan, are they? Because I know all those.
So now that QWERTY, now that you are taking a moment to really listen, try to discern what it is that they're saying, you do hear the telltale words from the infernal language. They are chanting in this infernal prayer, and unholy pillars of flame are beginning to appear in the village, not at random, but at their will.
That tracks. Infernal contracts, infernal blood magic. Makes sense.
All
Okay,
the dots are being connected, yeah.
All the dots are connecting. I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spirit totem up to straight up 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I will start walking towards Warrior 1. And
Yeah.
Please do not leave my raids, or I cannot support you.
and I will like grab their arm and do a cure wounds spell.
Beautiful,
Cure
beautiful.
wounds.
You gain 12 hit points.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I end my turn.
Awesome.
I feel
Okay.
right as rain.
All right, now it's your turn, John.
Nice. I'm going to take a shot at this kobold right here.
Perfect.
So let's see what happens. Does a 16 hit?
16 is a hit. There we go.
Okay, so I'm going to roll damage, and then I'm going to use a different beast stunt this time.
Awesome.
So that's 11 damage off the crossbow.
Okay.
And I need him to make a strength saving throw or be moved
interesting.
by a swarm of bees.
Awesome. Okay, strength saving throw. How about a 10?
Oh, he fails. So
Oh,
can I
no.
I'm so excited.
move
Yeah.
him here?
Oh, you're moving
Ooh.
forward. Interesting.
Beautiful.
And then I'm
Awesome.
going to move forward so he can't get away from me.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you like narrate for me what it
Nice
is that just
giggling.
Sure. Yeah, I think when John takes this shot, he knocks the lid off of his basket of bees and kind of ushers them out like bee bending style to follow the bolts over there. And then he's picked up in a little bee twister and moved my way.
I love it. Incredible. So the bees eventually dissipate a little bit, and you can see that this kobold is just marked with stings all over the place, all over its body. Okay. Anything else, John?
That'll be it.
All right. Next up is that very one that you just brought over towards you. So he's going to take the opportunity to make a couple of attacks against you. First attack, John, with its spear for a critical miss. Okay, second attack for an
Typical.
unnatural 20.
That hits.
7 points of piercing damage. That is going to be the end of its turn. Next up is the one down here. Wow, Giggles. Man, I don't think he's going to be able to make it to you.
You're an excellent tactician, Giggles.
Yes. So, okay, he's gonna run up, climbing over some of the barrels. So he's kind of like standing on top of the barrels now, but not. It took him too long for him to be able to get off an attack against you.
Or
So that's
your
gonna be the-
arms too small. No.
Okay. Okay. Come on. All right, Warrior One, you are up.
Okay, great. Is there anything that happens at the beginning of turns for being within this healing sphere?
No, that effect is gone.
Okay, great. No worries. Let's assess the situation. I will go to let's see. Yeah, I'll go here. Oops. That's not me. There we go. And then what I'll do is I will whack with my quarterstaff, classic,
Perfect.
for a 19.
That is a hit.
Yeah, aiming directly for like one of the stingers still like embedded in its skin.
I love
it. For 6 bludgeoning damage.
Perfect.
How's he looking?
He's not looking good, but he's not quite on death's door yet.
Okay, so I will do flurry of blows.
Cool.
So my first attack is going to be like a warrior 2, like slashing my hand out. For 12.
12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and then I will. So I have like I'm in like a sort of a lunge position. So I'll take my front leg up and kick for my second flurry of blows, unarmed attack.
Awesome.
For a 15.
That is a hit. Nice job.
Okay, that is 5 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
And then let's see. I will let's see. I will have it can it do a dex saving throw? DC 12.
Yes. Okay, dex saving throw. How about a 20?
Okay, great. So yeah, I'm aiming for its ankles, trying to trip it up, but I guess I don't quite get it.
Yeah, he jumps over the attack and misses.
Okay. Great.
Awesome.
And that's what I got.
Okay, another instance of the 3 women. Another woman cuts into her arm. Blood dribbles down her arm onto the ground. And another pillar of flame emerges. And she directs it towards, like here-ish. Still trying to, right over here, still trying to cause some, cause some difficulty for the kobolds over there. I actually don't know if any of you can see it, but okay. Next up is one of those kobolds. He's going to try to make his way gingerly around that flame. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Asshole.
He's
That's
playing
gonna
like
be
the
his
worst
turn.
game of Minesweeper ever.
Yeah. Same thing with this kobold to the north as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's as far as he can go. That's the end of his turn. Giggles, you're up.
Sorry, I had to come off mute. Okay. Alright. I'm still just like kind of just staring at this kobold who's just like struggling to climb over these barrels this entire time. And like just like kind of just prancing around. Not actually moving, just kind of like dancing
Right.
around the barrels, just flipping and just like kind of laughing.
Terrifying.
Just I don't know, kind of like playing with like my dinner at this point.
Not my dinner.
But I feel like I'm being a little too cocky at this point, but it's fine at this, I guess, at this stage. But I am gonna. Is this, given where I'm at, am I? I'm not hidden, but do I have advantage on this attack where I'm at? I don't know.
I'm going to say no, because if we were to really get to the nitty gritty, I mean, the kobold is the one that has like high ground.
He has the high, okay, all right, we're doing the Star Wars
Yeah.
thing. Okay, cool. All right.
Right, yeah.
That's fine. Okay, well, I am gonna still roll to attack using my dagger just because I don't like the way he's looking at me. So
Reasonable.
I rolled a 13, and that does not hit. I don't think.
That's a miss. Yeah.
So I'm getting increasingly angrier about the situation. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably at this point do another dash away because
Okay.
this guy just keeps following me and it feels like I'm don't know why, but I'm gonna stand in front, I think, of this civilian right here,
Perfect.
and in my turn.
Okay, QWERTY, you're up.
Eliminating threats makes me a better healthcare provider. In this case, I cast Produce Flame.
For 23,
Oh,
targeting the
yay.
one over here.
Nice.
The damage is a freaking 1, though.
Oh no! Hey, every bit helps. Every bit helps.
Every
It's
bit
emotional
helps.
damage of 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I have any bonus actions to do? Let's see. A bonus action section. We already did that. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hey, nice job. All right, John, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to give the kobold in front of me the cold shoulder. Dust off the subtext on the crossbow expert feat, which lets me take shots without disadvantage when somebody's up in my grill, and shoot
Incredible.
at the kobold over there, and try to use my beast stunts to throw him in the fire.
Amazing. Okay, so you attack first, right? And if it
Right.
hits, then I. Okay.
Ooh, natural 1.
No. Oh, that's so tragic.
Gun jams, thumbs my finger, yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. It goes wide. The bolt thunks into the building behind that kobold.
That's what I get for having ideas. I think I'll end my turn there.
All right. Next up is this kobold here. He's gonna take a swing at you, John. Seeing that you have turned your back towards him, he's going to attack you. First attack for 14.
That ties, so you get it.
Awesome. 5 points of piercing damage. Second attack with the spear as he lunges forward for a 22, which is a hit. You take, let's see, 6 more points of piercing damage. It's going to be the end of his turn. Next up, we've got this one here. He's kind of tired of trying to keep up with Giggles. So he's just going to run forward and make an attack against you, John.
Ooh.
Yeah, change your
All
pace.
right.
An 11, that's a miss, right?
That's a miss.
Okay, second attack for a 19, which is a hit. So you take 2 points of piercing damage. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Back to the top of the round. Warrior 1, what are you up to?
I have had just about enough of these guys. We're going to... Okay, so what I will do is I'm going to essentially like forward fold, but I'm going to bring down the quarterstaff as I do it to the kobold in front of me.
I love
We're going to do a 9.
it. 9 is a miss, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Quite all right. So what I'll do then, yeah, I'll try and kick him.
Okay.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic of me. 19.
19 is a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this.
Turns
type of
out,
warrior
yeah,
one.
using
Yeah.
rage is helpful, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so just like aim for its crotch and do 8
Okay.
bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Ow. Okay, it's still up, but you can see he kind of rears forward, clearly in an immense amount of pain, and kind of like on its last legs, I think.
Yeah.
Brady, are you
Okay.
seeing this? You're gonna have a lot of work to do.
I do not feel exhaustion. I am a robot.
All right, anything else, Warrior 1?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm done.
Awesome.
all I
Okay,
can
next
do.
up is this Cobalt over here. Gonna continue running forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he's gonna stop there. He's gonna take out his sling. He's gonna fire at you, QWERTY. For a 13.
Missed.
Miss. Oh, bummer. Okay, so that is the end of its turn. This one back here is going to follow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's going to be the end of its turn. Giggles, you're up.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at, and
Okay.
I'm kind of just slightly I don't know. I'm gonna just load up a couple of darts and aim at the one that is just got whacked by Warrior 1.
Awesome,
Okay.
this one. Yep.
I just was like just watching this, and I'm just going to add to the insult here. So my roll is a 15.
15 is a hit. Nice.
Ooh, okay. So the first damage there is an 8, and
Okay. Wow.
is it alive still?
Oh, it is not.
Oh, okay.
Can you kill it?
All right. Well, it's just a dart, so I don't really know how it was felled by a single dart, but somehow this dart went straight at it, and it just fell over into a little on its side, and I don't know, I look at Warrior 1, and I just kind of shrug.
I'm
Yeah.
just imagining you like before making it. So he gets clonked in the head by John. I'm just imagining Giggles just nonchalantly and slowly loading up this bolt, like it's no big deal, and then just totally obliterating this kobold. Incredible.
And
All right, Giggles.
that is, I think, from where I'm at, I'm gonna step actually over here because I'm going to use my second action, my bonus action, to step in front of QWERTY and the
Awesome.
other two kobolds that seem to be coming towards. So right there.
Perfect. All right, QWERTY, what are you up to?
All right, QWERTY steps up to here, turns to the civilian.
I recommend you leave the area. Kobolds are entering.
And then he just continues on walking up to John and looks at John and
You have sustained immense injuries. Please allow me to cure your wounds. You gain 9 hit points.
Oh my god, what a gift.
and then myself, Warrior 1 and Giggles all gain 4 hit points if you have any missing HP.
Awesome.
And
I
that
do. Thank you.
my turn. I pass.
Did you say that? Okay, perfect. All right, John, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to try to... I'm going to take a card out of Giggles' book and pull out my knife and try to stab this kobold in front of me. Beast style.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, a 19 to hit?
19 is a hit.
Okay, can it please make a strength save or be moved?
Yes. Okay, strength save. How about a 16?
Oh, it saves, but it does take 5 pokey damage,
Nice.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, now it's going to respond. It's going to attack you, John. Takes its spear for 22 to hit. Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that'll do
7 points of piercing damage. Makes one more attack against you for 13.
That does miss.
Miss. Okay, so that's going to be the end of its turn. Back to the top of the round.
Please stop piercing my patient.
All right, Warrior 1.
Okay, cool. I will also, let's gang up on this guy. Yeah, I would like to move here. I'm going to do a strike with my quarterstaff. Yeah, a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
And then I will, let's see. I have regained my composure a little bit, so I'm just gonna do like a classic punch.
Love it.
For my bonus action.
Love a
That's
classic punch.
a 23 to hit.
Another solid hit.
And then that's 5 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay,
And
you can see, you can see that he's starting to look pretty bloodied at this point.
yeah, that's all. Well, if he's bloodied, you know, why not? I'll change that to flurry of blows, and
Nice.
I'll hit him. So I hit him with the left jab and now a right jab. So let's do that. That second hit's a 22,
That's a hit.
and
Wow, Warrior
then
One's rolling really well this
7
round.
additional bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just like 3 strikes, clean strikes.
Yeah, it's rhythmic to the beat. Boop boop. All right, and I end my turn.
Okay. Kobold back here is running towards you. Giggles 5, 10, 15, making an attack with its dagger against you for a critical miss. That's cool. Love that.
Sweet.
And
to see
this
it.
one, 5, 10, 15, makes 2 attacks against you with its spear. First attack for a critical hit. Whoops. Sorry. That was wrong. Critical hit. 11 points of piercing damage. Second attack for a 9. That is a miss. And that's going to be the end of its turn. Giggles, how do you respond?
Not very well. Which one hit me? Which one of the
It
two?
was this one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, first of all, I don't like being very close to these guys because I just don't like being around them that much. So my first action is to get the hell away. So we're gonna move. We're gonna dash, and we're gonna go here, back to my barrels. And I'm gonna do a ranged attack at the one who attacked me. And it's gonna be a 22, which I'm assuming hits.
That is a hit, yes.
Okay. So the first one does 5 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
and the second one does 6 points of piercing damage, so 11 total.
Awesome. Cool.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so he swings at you. The kobold swings at you, misses. You definitely get out of the way. Respond cleanly to 2 strikes into his back while he's still trained to where you were initially before you ran away. That's going to be the end of your turn. QWERTY, you're up.
QWERTY will take 1 step towards this kobold over here.
Again, please stop piercing.
And then he's going to Primal Savagery, just turn his arm into basically a club and just swing it at him for a 12 to hit.
No,
Oh,
that's a
no.
miss. It dodges out of the way, and your club just thunk into this wet, sloppy ground now. As it's just sopping wet now from the rain.
I am not great at.
And I pass.
Okay, John, you're up.
This one kobold's like Neo. I'm gonna try to, I guess, poke him again.
Nice.
Oh, crit 20.
Hey,
Whoa!
there it is. Nice.
And then damage. That's 9 piercing damage. And then
Awesome.
I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, yes. Strength saving throw. How about a critical? Yeah, 21. Oh, well, I just gave away what his strength modifier is.
Yeah, I think a 21 will save. So that's my turn.
Okay, and then we're back up to. Oh, so it's going to respond. It's going to. It's like surrounded now. It's going to make an attack against Warrior 1. First attack with its spear for 13.
No.
All right, second attack for a 12. That is also a miss. That's the end of its turn. Warrior 1, how do you respond?
Yeah, so I'm like doing half moons to dodge out of each of those spears. So I'll respond in kind, and I'll try and just bonk it on the head.
Perfect.
Ooh, yay! Okay, 24.
Nice. That is a hit.
And then, Jesus. Okay, that's 11 bludgeoning damage.
How do you kill this kobold?
I would like to, like, Looney Tunes, just, like, dig him like a stake into the ground, just thud with my quarterstaff.
Wow. Vicious. Just like the front, like the top half is out of the ground now at this point. All right.
Great.
Anything else?
Yeah, I will, stand next to Cordy and take up, I guess, what is now the front of the attack now.
Perfect. Awesome.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Next up then is this kobold back here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can make an attack against you, Giggles, with a dagger for critical miss. Okay, they all just decided to... okay, and then next up is the other one up here. 5, 10, 15, 20... wait, let me make sure. Yeah, right there. It's going to make an attack against you, Warrior 1.
Okay.
2 attacks, in fact.
Yikes.
For a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay. 5 points of piercing damage. Second attack. For a critical hit. 9 more points of piercing damage. That's going to be the end of its turn. Giggles, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
Warrior 1, you doing okay?
I'm feeling a little woozy.
Okay. Are the ladies still over there chanting?
Oh, yeah. They're still going.
Okay.
Ladies!
Ladies are in formation. Okay. All right. All right. I guess what I'm gonna do is, can you move through your teammates?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move through Warrior 1 and go right here to attack this kobold. That just, because this is the one that just attacked Warrior 1, right? The one right here.
In the back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to ping.
Oh, you're good.
So I'm going to use my dagger to attack. Roll a 22.
That is a hit.
So that's going to do 6 points of damage for the first roll.
Awesome.
And since there's an enemy within 5 feet, I get to do another using my sneak attack. So that does another 6 damage, so 12 points of total damage.
Nice. Okay, it is not looking good at this point.
Nice.
That
Well,
one.
Arguably, I don't think it's ever looked good, but we're not going to say that out loud. Oh, did I
That's
say that
just
out loud?
rude.
Whoops. Whoop. And then I'll just end my turn.
Okay, QWERTY, you're up.
Corey's gonna step over in front of this kobold,
I also wish to participate in this game of whack.
and he will swing his club hand at him for 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Oh, this thing never saw it coming.
For a total of
Aw.
8 acid damage.
Oh my god. How do you kill
Wow.
this kobold? Oh no.
Please enter the ground as your previous member did.
Oh no.
And I send him
You see
halfway
it, like-
into the ground.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm just imagining
Excellent
Yeah.
form, QWERTY.
It's like, I don't know
Thank
what's more
you.
terrifying.
I
the
watched
fact that-
you and copied your movements.
I don't know what's more terrifying, the fact that Giggles is like clearly like a sociopath, or the fact that like everyone else in the group is like just like cheering everyone else on at like obliterating these beings.
This is my
Uh,
influence.
Yeah. All right, anything
I
else,
do
QWERTY?
not condone murder unless absolutely.
And then he kind of like
Yeah.
steps on the kobold that he just bonked to the ground. And then my turn.
Okay. All right, John, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to just move over here so I don't shoot
Awesome.
anybody in the back, and open fire on the last kobold.
Okay.
Right. Rolling to hit. 19 to hit.
Yes, very hit.
So that's 4 piercing
Okay.
damage plus 2 stung by bees damage. For a total of
Awesome.
6. And that's my
Awesome.
turn.
Okay, still up, but just barely. Warrior 1.
Okay. I will take my bonus action first. So I'm going to. Is he on top of barrels right now?
He is not, actually.
Okay. Okay. So what I will do is I will headbutt this guy straight in the chest. So that's 23,
That is a hit. Oh, no.
and that's gonna be 8 bludgeoning damage.
How do you kill this last kobold?
Yeah, I'm going to sort of like it's sort of like I'm bowing to him, but I like charge forward with my head and sort of like ram him into the wall behind.
Oh. Yeah, he kind of, you hear the air leave his lungs, and yeah, he slumps over into the ground.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, and that is the end of combat. So, as the creatures are all eliminated, you hear the 3 women. They're chanting in this language you don't understand. Well, the language, QWERTY does understand, but the chanting eventually dies down, and ultimately the flames dissipate. And you can see that as this occurs, the villagers are still very wary. They're looking around for any additional danger. And everyone's still kind of like stunned at the moment. All the villagers are still kind of stunned. They're picking up their dead at the moment, looking for any additional danger. What are you all doing as this is happening?
QWERTY wants to go and try to stabilize Alberto.
Oh, smart. Okay, all right. Yeah, how do you do it? Or yeah, go for it.
I
will scan you for injuries.
And it's just a big hole in his chest.
And then I kind of like get down on my knees and like try to tend to the wounds, even if I realize that they can't be like mended. I do my best to close up what I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Do you have? Are you just using a like a help action, or what are you using a spell? Do you have like a anything
I
that
will
could?
shove a good berry in his mouth.
Okay. You
Just
put the berry.
horrifying.
You put
He
the
gains
berry in
one
his
hit
mouth.
point.
You put the berry in his mouth. He doesn't do anything. So, Qwerty, you start moving his jaw to chew it for him. And unfortunately, it is too late. He's fully moved on to the afterlife at this point. There's no saving him.
We must bury the dead with respect. He deserves that at the very least.
Okay. Well, it appears that quite a bit of dirt has already been moved around in this village, so perhaps that won't be too difficult.
It's really pragmatic of you. Yeah.
I do not think burying him in a sandcastle is appropriate.
I guess
Corey is also very curious as to why these three crones speak Infernal and are using Infernal magic and taking Infernal contracts. So he just like basically goes straight up to him and he just
Where did you learn to speak Infernal? I am very curious about this Infernal contract and this Infernal spellcast.
You see that so they're kind of like hunched over the fire, continuing to speak not infernal at this point, but it's just some ancient prayers towards the fire, trying to keep it alight in the rain. They've turned their attention back to the fire to try to keep it going. You can see that the blood on two of the women's arms is still kind of seeping out. They're not taking any time to tend to their wounds at the moment. And you can see that they look around and they're actually look to be pretty pleased with what's happened. You can see that their aim was to protect the village as best they could. And despite the couple deaths of the villagers, it's clear to you that they know that the village will continue to live on for now. You walk up, Qwerty, and you ask the question, and they respond, we did what necessary village must for protection. We made decision. Our decision stood. Our decision good. Our decision save island. With assistance of outsides. And you can see that as she says outsides, her face kind of contorts into this kind of face of disgust as she says it, clearly not happy about giving a compliment to outsiders to this island. She says, danger not over. She looks towards the sea to the south, and she can see, she relays to you, glowing ship, like rumors we've heard. Out in sea. Storms getting worse. Eliminate threat. Eliminate ship. You must do this to make this complete. Make village whole. Make village safe.
I will happily eliminate any threat to the village.
Are you all saying that we're a part of this contract?
She closes her eyes and she begins to speak in an infernal. It sounds to you, Qwerty, like she is saying, she's trying to ask kind of what the state of this, what the status is of whatever agreement there was, what the status of the agreement is. And you can see for a brief moment she has a look of confusion on her face. And And she doesn't answer you, Warrior One. And in fact, she doesn't say anything. This look of confusion is still on her face, and she's kind of engulfed by that confusion, like as if everything related to you all doesn't take precedence, doesn't matter. She turns towards the other two women, begins speaking with them in hushed tones, and you can't pick out too much in terms of words, but what you do hear, you hear words like power, powerless, potency, feeling of potency diminished. And you can see that there's a little bit of exasperation on the other two, the faces of the other two women. She turns back and she says, powers diminished, unsure why. Vulnerable is village is vulnerable. Need ship destroyed if village is to survive.
Do we feel like we have to kill this ship right now, or can we take a long rest?
Let's deal with it in the morning, boys.
I've used a lot of spell slots over these past 24 hours. We're down to one left, and I'm not taking out a ship with it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
So did we when we were out at the sea, did we see like how far away the ship was? Like
yes. So the ship, when you were out by the shore, you could see that the ship was actually pretty. I mean, not far out. It was like probably anchored, kind of pretty far out off the shore. But still within a dangerous range. You can see that it was not the ship itself that dropped off these creatures here on the island. And in fact, you went back to the docks to take another look, and you can see that there were some longboats that were dispatched from that ship. And you can still see it out there, the ship, waiting.
I wonder if we could like look through some of the like bodies of the kobolds that we like killed to see if like they were more like on a reconnaissance mission, like see if there's like some sort of time, like they were just scouting things first and then maybe like they would come back later, so like maybe we have a bit of time.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Like some sort of notes or marching orders or something. I'm not great at that. That's an 11.
11. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not able to tell what the intent was for this. What I will say with an 11 is that you'll recall that all of these kobolds and these humanoids, they were wearing these. If I didn't say it already, wearing these bones. And what's clear to you is that they were at least dressing up to make it look like undead creatures, very clearly trying to perpetuate this rumor that has been engulfing the villagers and some of the settlements on the coast of the Moonsea coast, trying to perpetuate these rumors of undead creatures coming from this ship. Clearly, they came from this ship, but they're not undead. So that gives you some pause. There's a little twist there.
Oh, maybe they're like, this is like a Scooby-Doo scenario. So like they're either taking advantage of a real ghost ship or like the whole ghost ship is a sham.
Look, the whole ghost ship has to be a scam. Sham.
They're gonna sell us vacuum cleaners and knives.
At least this way we get to dress up like spooky skeletons.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good idea.
Perhaps we attempt to take like a long rest and like try to recover the village and pray that they don't advance before the end of that said rest. And at the end, we can go out and go after them unless we absolutely have to defend the village again.
Yeah, maybe we could like all barricade ourselves in one of the buildings or something.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the roof because I can I can be a lookout while I'm asleep because I don't
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, I also don't sleep, so I can just like meditate with you.
Back to back.
Let's do it.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Okay. You all hunker down to try to get as much rest as you can. Keep a watch. You can see that some of the villagers are setting up watches kind of on the sea to make sure that the ship does not start coming inward. Many of the villagers are not thrilled. They're a little unhappy that you decided to take a little nappy instead. But if you're going to be at your best, your healthiest, I mean, what more can you do? So you settle down.
Listen, they put us through 3 combat
Yeah,
encounters before this epic
exactly.
battle. They're gonna get what they get.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, you take a full night's sleep.
Sweet.
Ooh.
You get a long rest. You wake up in the morning and are confused, though, because as you wake up, so you can see that there is, far off in the distance, it looks as if the sun is trying to rise. But centered around the ship is this darkness that has engulfed it. And you can see that the sky above has not relented in terms of its storm. It's almost as if it's almost as if it's still nighttime here on the island because, well, who knows, but around the ship as well. So you do get a full night's rest, but oddly enough, it still appears dark out.
Is there a boat on this southern side of the island that we can hop on to scoot on over to the ship?
There are 2 longboats there that the creatures used to make their way over.
All aboard.
All right.
Awesome. Okay.
Warsh, would you like to ferry us?
Warsh, he takes a look at the longboats, and he says, "These boats will get you to the ship. I refuse to go with."
Paid him to do
Outside-
nothing. He just sat over there the whole time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
He's the real
Give that gold
scammer
bar
is him.
back. He sat over there and didn't do shit.
You see the gold bar poking out of his pocket.
he quickly puts it back into his pocket. He says, "What gold bar?"
Why
he
are we
says,
doing this again?
So, I will say, he explains that he does explain that there was another 2 groups that attacked from the west and the east of the of the island. Fair.
Yes, the attacking parties that live in Canada.
So he looks at the boats. He says they'll get you to the ship, but I refuse to go with. Outsides help us. We will be grateful to be rid of this threat, but outsides must leave island for good. Afterwards, we want no more to do with you. You've brought danger here.
Okay.
They're so lucky I'm playing a nice character.
Right.
I see what will truly return balance to this island is if we take care of the threat and leave ourselves. even though this might not be the way that I think most villages would need balance. It appears you all are a very special case. You all have helped me learn and grow and consider other cultures. Thank you. All right, we're going.
They are a special case indeed.
It's like a study abroad program
Yeah.
for Warrior One.
Great.
Shall we embark for the ghost ship?
Let's go.
All right. So suddenly, so you get on to the boat. You start rowing out to sea. It takes about 20 minutes before you come across this massive vessel. Suddenly, as you approach the ship, the sea begins to quiet. You can see it's still kind of as if it's pitch black out. It's still incredibly dark. However, the mysterious fog that kind of surrounds this island begins to lift from the water, and the storm abates for just a brief moment. And for a brief moment, you can see the sky clearly. And you can see that there is blue above the sky before it is ultimately, once again, totally engulfed by darkness. Just then, your boat takes on this red cast, like the baleful eye of some great reptile. And you see this terrible, you hear this terrible tearing sound, followed by a great rushing of wind, and you feel heat rushing towards you as well. You hear angry screams erupt from the ship, and the fog comes back. It billows from the ship ahead towards you, engulfs you in your boat again. And as you bring the longboat close into the ship's ladder on the port side, you can hear screams of fear and pain emanating from the deck above. I'm going to ask everyone to once again roll initiative as we approach the boat.
Perfect.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, sorry, I got to put you all into initiative. There we go.
I've somehow been kicked out of Foundry, but I rolled a 19.
Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Did I do that? No. Oh. Okay, cool. 19. Whoops.
Ooh.
I really hope some of those guys are on our side.
They look nasty.
Okay. So what do you can hear the battle atop the ship. You kind of like go up the ladder briefly, take a peek over the side, and you can see that no one has caught eye of you yet. And they're all of these creatures are attacking each other. What do you do to start out?
It would be cool to sort of like try and assess if there's this battle going on, try and assess the situation, see if we can grok like what the sides or factions are.
Perfect. Yeah. So you take a look, Warrior One, and you can see that predominantly on this side of the ship, you can see a bunch of kobolds, and you can see some individuals in blue garb. They seem to be fighting these individuals in red garb. And you can see that there are two individuals on either side of the ship. There's this one here who has this kind of like red glow about him. Not quite fire. It's almost it's this unnatural red glow emanating from him. To the right, you see this very authoritative looking pirate individual on the right side. And then you take a look to the northwest, and you can see that there is a fire that has engulfed the starboard side of the ship here. And just beyond that, you can see that there is a boat, another ship that appears to have crashed into the starboard side of the ship. That boat is frankly terrifying. You can see it is a horror. It's got this sickly white glow, and you can see bone. It appears to be made of humanoid-looking bones. It has crashed into the ship, and what you can gather is that this individual with this red hue has gotten off of his own ship, invaded this ship, and is attempting to take it over. So you can see that there are two factions that are fighting each other. So with that information, what do you do?
So the red glowing guy got off of the ghosty death ship, and then this big ship is the pirate ship?
That is correct.
That's it. Fireball all of them.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so now we're in initiative. The way this is going to work is we'll just go through the four of you, and then I'll do my own magic to figure out how the rest of the battle plays out.
Okay.
Okay, so John, you're starting out first. What do you do? Oh, I'm sorry, Warrior 1. What did you get for initiative? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I got a 21.
21. Okay, so you're starting out first.
Okay. So I would like to simultaneously dash and be stealthy. Can I do that? Like, try so I would like to sort of like go around and try and see if I can get a closer look at the ghost ship. Like, so I wonder, is any of this difficult terrain yet?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to try and move here.
Perfect. Why don't you give me a stealth check?
Yeah, I can do that.
Stealth check. And actually, give it to me with advantage because everyone is kind of preoccupied with the battles that they're dealing with.
You're so kind to me because that was an 8. Okay, 14.
14. Yeah, you're totally able to make it to that side of the ship without drawing any attention to yourself.
Okay, and yeah, I also, let's see. Where is it? Now I can hide. Oh, yeah, I can. So I'd like to, I guess, take my action to hide. So I can do that even if I'm lightly obscured. And I don't know if I can like, also do like peer out from behind that like sail post and try and like get a closer look at the ghost ship.
Yes. Okay. So you see, you take a look at the ghost ship. You're not able to make out too much, except that you can see on the side of the ship very, very faded letters. Whereas on the other side, you see, as you're running towards the ship, you take a look at this side, and it's just a pile of bones. You take a look at this side once you make it to where you're hiding, and you can see it's a mixture of bones and kind of old planks. And on the side of the ship, you can just barely make out the word audacity on the side of the ship.
Ooh. Okay. That's gonna be my turn, by the way.
Okay, awesome. All right, John, you're up.
Oh boy, there's a lot of ways this could go wrong. It looks like going to the right is no good. I mean, there's a cute baker's dozen right there. Would I be able to sneak on board, sort of following Warrior 1's lead, and maybe take a look at the figure to the top right, who's like standing on top?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so let's see. So that's like 15. Maybe I'm like hiding behind that banister.
Okay.
So I'll
perfect.
roll stealth.
Awesome.
Let's see. 22.
22. Yeah, you're totally able to get over there without any issue.
Nice. And what can I tell about that figure over there? Should I roll something else?
Okay, so which one can you? Are you
Oh,
this one
yeah.
or?
Sorry about that.
You're totally good.
The
Oh, that one?
individual
Okay.
over here.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
So I will say he looks just like a regular humanoid. He's wearing the same type of bone disguise that you saw on the kobolds and the humans back on the island. Go ahead and give me a while you're doing this, give me a perception check, please.
Got it. Perception. 13.
Okay, 13. So you can't go and glean too much more from him, but as you look past the scene of the battle, you can see that one of the individuals who presumably came from the ship here, this pirate here, or I'm sorry, this individual here, you can see that the flesh of one of his arms is kind of blackened as if by exposure to intense cold or frostbite, which is a little odd to you. So, all right, anything else?
I think that'll be it.
Okay, next up we have QWERTY.
I will climb aboard. And I will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go one step this way. And then I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere right here. Right in front of the ladder,
Oh.
basically.
Sorry, giggles.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to drag the Flaming Sphere just on a diagonal, like this way, and just light up the floor in a line, creating a wall.
Wow.
Murder machine.
Perfect. Incredible. Okay, give me just a quick second and I'll get that going. Where is it? Here we
That's a
go.
quick, 10 math problems you just created.
Yeah. Okay.
We're doing geometry.
I love it. Okay. Okay, so we will start. Okay, so you create this flame. It's just gonna go like, whoops. Just like across the way, you know? Just like right there, yeah?
Yeah, basically. It basically goes from the spot 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. So it's going to like stop at the very edge of the ship. And I guess just going to
Cool.
sit there.
Awesome.
And then if anyone ends their turn within 5 feet of it, they'll have to make a dex save.
Awesome. Okay, perfect.
And-
Cool. Okay.
That should hold off the threat for a significant amount of time. We have time to do whatever we need to do on this.
And I end my turn.
Okay. All right, Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
I'm just kind of mouth agape, just staring at the ship, not knowing how. Like, can I even get on?
I think it's if you end your turn, right? Was that the?
So, yeah, so that's if you end your turn next to the actual, like, fireball that's sitting over here,
Oh, got
but
it.
the floor
Yes,
is
like-
on fire, so it's just, like, natural fire damage if you, like, walk through fire.
Okay.
Fun options.
You could
Yeah.
probably, like, get on the top of the ladder and just do, like, a little shimmy off to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how QWERTY just like snapped all of a sudden. Just
It was
Wow.
more like he was being so extremely practical about protecting his patients. He was like, you know what? Let's just build a big wall between us and the threat.
Okay.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Is
Yeah.
this fog of war covering this, so we don't actually know what's on this?
So to the right side, you mean?
The ghost ship. like the second ship,
Oh,
like the
that is
little the little
because
aura or whatever.
I'm trying. It's not. No, it's not meant to cover it. It's just because it's like nighttime basically, so it might just be your range of sight. You probably just can't see that far.
Oh no, it's just like it's glowing. I didn't know if there was like a
Oh, I see.
Is
It,
it it's because it's spooky Yuki?
Yes,
Okay.
it's spooky. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if there was like something hidden on it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use some acrobatics. I guess I need to do an
nice.
acrobatics check here. I'm gonna like literally run along the little wooden banister here
Oh.
instead of like actually stepping on this. So I'm gonna like do this whole little thing right here, and then leap off like right there.
I love it. I'm not gonna make you do a check. That's cool AF. So perfect.
Yeah, I like do the whole little like clown acrobatics thing and just land right there. And say hi.
Oh god. All right. Anything else, Giggles?
Yeah, I think I don't need to. I think I need to get a little. I would like to hear what this guy's saying or this human person thing, and I'm pretty stealthy. I don't know what's earshot of this. I guess.
I mean, everything is. You can hear pretty much everything. It's a big ship, but everyone's like yelling. You can hear that.
I mean, they know we're here now because of the giant fire. But,
right. Yeah.
Well, do they?
Or do they?
Well, do they?
That's a good
They
point.
know
Okay.
something's happening.
That's a good point. Yeah, let's let me roll for it. I'm going to roll for both leaders to see if either of them is able to perceive where the fire came from. That's a miss. And then and that was a 3, so that is also a miss. So, okay, yeah, they do not see you.
Don't be
So
suspicious.
everyone-
Don't be suspicious.
Everyone is confused as to what happened. Yeah.
Is this
Sometimes
structure
boats just
that's
catch on
right
fire.
here in the middle, like the thing that like if you're on like a ship like that, like kind of like turns it, like the like turnstile type thing, like in the
I
center?
think
Like right here, like this space right here.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the mast.
I'm gonna stand right here and then like crouch behind like the closest one, and then kind of just like hide behind that and just sit there.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Anything else?
That will be it.
Okay, let me do some quick math. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay. So the battle rages on, and you can see that the team, for lack of a better term, on the left side loses one. You can hear this this infernal-looking creature who stepped off the ship yelling in infernal, just trying to get his troops to take over the ship and to leave no one alive. Okay, so now we're back at the top of the round. Warrior 1, do you want to do anything for your turn?
Yeah, I just sort of like to whisper. I imagine there's a lot of shouting, but like maybe Giggles and maybe John can hear me. Like, so I don't believe this is the ship that we're supposed to be taking down. Do you think maybe we could do some structural damage to the ghost ship while it's there aren't people on it? Maybe we can try and sink it.
Does it look flammable?
I mean,
Good question. Does it look flammable?
So you take a look at the ship, and you can see, like I mentioned before, the one side of the ship, the I forget which one's port and which one's starboard or whatever. The right side of the ship, as you're looking at it, that is mostly wood. The left side is wood interspersed, bone interspersed with some wood. So right side's all bone, left side's bone interspersed
Oh.
with wood. So
Weird.
there are definitely some points where you could do some damage to it.
Yeah. What I would like to do, Warrior 1 takes the torch out of out of her pouch, and would like to go to this flame
Okay.
and sort of light it. And like when I'm close enough, when I get closer to this boat, do I see anyone or anything? Like, does it actually seem ghostly at all, or is it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has this eerie glow around it. You can see it's this white glow interspersed with this red glow. You can see that the ground itself, or the deck of the ship itself, appears to be bones, and the bones themselves are kind of like moving on the deck.
What about the sail and the mast?
It's just like it looks like torn canvas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing this aura. Can I? Is it giving me the ick? Like, do I get a bad feeling if like I were to jump onto this ship? Like, something bad will happen to me.
It okay.
I would also
made of
say before you
bones.
jump on that ship, it looks a lot like Corey is about to just yeet this fireball down there and drag it
Oh,
across
is that right?
ship. So maybe
Okay.
don't.
Okay. Great. Then I'll just chuck my torch at the mast.
Awesome.
Why not?
Okay. Perfect. All right. Okay, so you chuck it at the mast. Why don't you give me like a dexterity check to see if you're well, dexterous enough to like fling it in a way that it catches fire.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh no. That's an
no.
11.
11. Okay. So I'm gonna say you throw it, and you throw your torch. It hits part of the canvas, and part of it does light up, but not. It hasn't taken over the ship yet. It's just like a very small, like tiny part of it has begun to catch. It may take some time for it to really light up, but it is started.
Great. Then I will oh my goodness, use the rest of my movement to just hide over here. Hello. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm done.
Awesome, John. You're
So if a fireball moves, I will not be in the way.
Yeah, so this guy right here looks like he's on fire, you said?
yes. I think. Well, he's.
Well, so the wall of fire is
Yeah.
basically right in front of him, and then my
Yeah.
fireball is right here. So I was gonna wait till my turn to see if like, because they would have taken damage if they didn't pass my dexterity saving throw. But if you're just doing like a little like point system, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to push him overboard. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome. Okay.
So I'm gonna load up Old Faithful here. Ooh, a 12 to hit? That's nasty.
12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Well, that's where my mind's at, everyone, I say as I end my turn.
All right, QWERTY, your turn.
Okay. I will move 5, 10. Am I able to walk over this, or is this like not
I think.
floor?
Yeah, I think so. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can.
20, 25, 30. I will go over here. I will use my bonus action to drag my fireball from here down to over here. Just kind of drag it like 20 feet across the ship.
Woof. So more fire than I take it, right?
More fire.
All
So
right, there it
it'll-
is.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll go all the way up to this spot here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you ping it one more time? Okay. Wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a lot of fire.
I love it. I
Wow.
love it.
Hope somebody brought marshmallows.
Okay. Well, that's the best I can do. You get the idea.
Yeah, and then I will use Druidcraft to just start a small campfire on the other side of the
Wow.
sail.
Yo, we are
over
going
here.
hard.
And I'll take one step backwards, and I will end my turn.
Okay.
It's so crucial you take that one step back.
Yeah, I just like I love that QWERTY is doing this. Like QWERTY's like the kindest soul, one of the kindest souls, and just obliterating.
You
all of
better
this.
not be a fucking boat around QWERTY.
Okay, Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
I have been feeling really left out of all of this.
Oh.
I've just been like kind of like sitting here, like I have my lucky coin in my hand. I've just been kind of like flipping it back and forth between my hand, kind of just like looking at everybody doing this and just kind of like thinking to myself, like, how do I? And I realized that I had this like flask of oil
Oh,
Oh.
in my bag,
oh no!
in my that I have in my trickster's pouch that I just carry around with me
Oh
in
my
my
God.
backpack. It's just like a 2-pound flask of oil. So I take that out and I grab up the rope that I have
my
also,
God.
and I wrap it around some stick around me, and I'm gonna walk over after soaking that that rope in that oil. I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm going to very quickly stick. Basically, kind of like a homemade Molotov cocktail, essentially,
Oh my God.
and then yeet it on the center of this ship, right at the mast.
Oh my God! At the center of the ghost ship, or
Yeah,
which one?
the one
Okay.
that's that we've all been throwing stuff at.
Incredible, incredible. Okay. So at this point,
You need
I'm not
a
going to make
throw
you
or
do
anything?
a full no because it's pretty it's pretty on fire at this point. So okay, it
Whatever do you mean?
bursts. It bursts and the oil splashes over the ship. You can see. Okay, but before we move further, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn, Giggles?
Yeah, I'm just starting. Yeah, I throw it, and then I just like turn around and look at QWERTY, and I just nod and just start laughing, and then I'm going to then
Oh, no.
run back to where I was hiding.
Okay, incredible. So it bursts, oil everywhere. The ship is on fire. At this point, you can see many of the individuals are taking a look. They're seeing that this fire has started on the other side of the ship. I think at this point, everyone's kind of like looking at that side of the ship. And they, I'm going to say, I think everyone at this point will have seen all of you kind of like scurrying around, setting fire to everything in sight. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
Yeah.
they can all run through the fire and come get us.
Yeah.
Okay. So the battle continues, though. Hold on just a second. So let's see how many are lost on each side. Okay. So the left side, the infernal side, loses one person. On the right side, the pirate side, they lose 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. Do they reposition? They reposition as best they can. Cool. Okay. And I think with that, I'm going to enter the 2 captains into the initiative order. They see what's happening to the ship beyond, and they see you, and they've taken it upon themselves to attack you in addition to their teams, the opposing teams, and the other captains. So they're joining. So we're back at the top of the round now. Warrior 1, what do you do knowing this? You see this captain, this demonic-looking infernal captain. He's looking like he's going to make his way towards you to try to save his ship. What do you do in response?
Great. What I would like to do is, one. I'm going to go right here, catty corner to him. And I'm going to spend one of my key points to do flurry of blows. So I'm going to try and kick him.
Cool.
Okay. For 23.
23's a hit.
Okay, so he's going to take 7 bludgeoning damage. I'd also like him to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, strength saving throw. How about a 21?
Jesus Christ. Well, that saves.
Awesome.
So I get to take my second for flurry of blows attack. I will kick him with my other leg.
Awesome.
16.
16 is a miss, just a miss.
Okay. Well, let's see. That's oop. So bad at this. Okay. That was 25 feet. So, I'll risk the opportunity attack to
Woof. Okay.
get out of the way.
24 to hit. That's a hit. You take
Yeah.
7 points of slashing damage as he swings
Okay.
at you with a longsword that he has in his hand.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. I tried to knock him overboard. It didn't
You're
work.
doing great. You're doing great. All right. Okay. Next up is that very captain you just attacked. You see, he takes a look at his ship, and you see this. His eyes go wide at seeing it in flames, and he lets out this guttural scream. He turns back towards all of you, and he's gonna run towards you to try and attack you. 5, 10, 15. He's going to take a swing at you, QWERTY. First attack with his longsword for a 9. That's a miss. Second attack for another 9. Okay, interesting.
He has the
That's
curse
gonna
of the
be-
9s.
Yeah.
It strikes again.
Okay, John, you're up.
Alright. I am going to try to shoot him and push him off.
Awesome.
Okay, let me roll to hit. Does a 19 hit?
That is a hit.
I'm gonna roll damage. Please make a strength saving throw.
Okay. For 10.
Oh, he fails. So I
Thank
have to
you.
move
Oh
him
my
right
God.
there in the middle of the
Oh,
sea.
into the water.
Yes.
Throw him
Perfect.
off, and the glow that emanates off of him is engulfed by the water. As he goes under for a brief moment, he lifts up and he's kind of treading water. Well, actually, no, he's full on wearing. Just a quick second. Let me check something.
Oh, is he wearing like heavy armor?
That's exactly what I'm checking. Oh my, yeah.
He just
Oh,
got
he is.
360 no scoped.
He shouldn't have worn all those heavy rocks around him.
He is wearing heavy armor. You throw him into the water, and not only does the glow dissipate as the water engulfs him, he tries to come up. You see him kind of like splashing, but the glow becomes dimmer and dimmer and dimmer as he sinks down into the ocean. Well, you done killed him. You done killed the guy in a single move, so that's cool.
Hey,
Love
go
to see
bees.
it.
Wear your life jacket, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
A
important.
little PSA for everybody.
Well, John, you got a couple misses last round, but I think you made up for it this time. So, anything else you'd like to do?
I think I'm satisfied for this turn.
I
I'll-
think-
That was
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Cool. Okay, next up is the captain on the other side. He sees this happening. Initially he was going to run toward. You saw him getting ready to run towards that end of the ship to try to attack the other captain while he was distracted. He sees what you did and he kind of nopes out of that. So he decides to focus his attention for the time being on some of the minions that are near him. So he's going to take a swing at this this guy right to the south. He's standing on a barrel, so he takes a swing. That's a hit. And okay, cool. Hit. And I just like kills this guy, this minion right here. Cool. Whoops. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Okay, QWERTY, you're up.
I will use my bonus action to move my fireball 1 space to the left and then just drag it down to the front of the boat.
Amazing.
And then it'll end up being parked over here.
Okay. So,
Fireball.
yeah. So QWERTY, as you see this happening, or as you do that, you can see that the boat at this point is, well, it's not looking good. It's like totally in flames. You can see that the wood on the side of the ship, interspersed with bones, I mean, the wood is on fire. And a lot of the pieces of wood on the side of the ship, I mean, they were closer to the water level. You can see that there is, the ship is now breached. Water begins to rush into the side of the ship. It's going to take a little more time for it to like totally sink, but you definitely started the process. It'll take a couple more rounds, but you're making some progress. Anything else?
I will see where's the best spot to do this. I will cast. Well, that's gonna hit more people. Let's go over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I stand like on the opposite side of my firewall thing.
Yes.
And I just shoot a ice knife right this guy in the middle.
Oh my god. Nice.
For a 20 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay, it's just 1 piercing damage to him, but then
Okay.
everyone's gonna make a dex saving throw around him, so that's all
Perfect.
5 of those guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one. Where's the 5th one? Oh, including
So the
him?
guy in the
Sorry.
center, yes.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so I'll start with the guy in the center. Saving throw. Where am I? So
Save
that was a
is
critical miss.
14.
Guy in the center.
Wow.
DC's 14. Cool. Good to know.
Yes.
Okay, so there's that one. That one's a 4, so that's a miss. So I'll do this kobold right here. That's a 2, so that's a miss. This kobold here. Let's see. It's a 14, so that's a save. And then last one, the one to the south. That is a 6 total, so that's a miss. So this guy is the only one who saved.
Okay, so they take 8 points of cold damage. Let's see,
Oh.
does he take half?
Holy hell.
Okay, the guy that saves doesn't take any damage from the cold blast.
Okay, so this kobold and this kobold are both killed. Whoops.
Eliminating
So,
threats
nice.
makes me a better healthcare.
And I end my turn.
God.
That's
Awesome.
just like a scene from Terminator, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Okay, he takes 8, you said, so he's okay, cool. And then this guy takes 8. Awesome. Okay. Giggles, you are now up.
I'm getting a little nervous about this. Like, QWERTY, what's your situation with swimming?
I am a druid. I can turn into many swimming forms.
Okay, perfect. Never mind. All right.
oh wait, did we establish canonically 2 sessions ago that QWERTY floats?
I am made of wood.
Oh shoot, he's our boat back.
There we go.
Do we even? Do we? Huh.
I am designed purely for utility.
I just don't even know if I care about these people that are on this ship right now. it feels like they're just gonna die because this whole thing's gonna go down. But I guess what I'm gonna do is the boat that we came over here on still out there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna step right here, and aim at. Has anybody from our party attacked any of the other party members that are on the other side? Other than
Use
John
an ice knife.
throwing the one out into the ocean?
I mean, oh, you mean the other, like the infernal side? You
Yeah.
mean specifically. Well, yeah, the ice knife hit both teams.
Okay.
An enemy to all.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna do a ranged attack on this one right here. This I don't know how to ping. It's this.
That's cool. Yeah, that one here.
Yeah,
To ping, you hold the left mouse button.
Yeah, that.
Cool.
Cool. So I'm gonna do a ranged attack.
Awesome.
16.
That is a hit.
Cool. So it's gonna do 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
And
How do you kill
then-
this kobold?
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead.
I guess since it's got its back to me, I'd literally just it takes a bullet to the back of the head and just kind of falls over.
Awesome. Oh.
That's
And
cold.
I just walk. I'm just like whatever. I just keep shrugging and turn my attention back to the boat that's very quickly burning to a crisp.
Yes. Okay, so that is the end of this round. You can see that. I'm sorry. Did you have anything else? Giggles?
that's
I'm sorry,
it.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Cool. Okay. So yeah, start of the next round. You can see that the boat to the north is taking on water. It's like sinking rapidly at this point. You also notice that the boat that you are currently on seems to be taking on water. You can see that not only did it take damage from the ghost ship ramming into it, as the ghost ship continues to go down, it rips off additional chunks of the side of the boat, on top of all of the fire damage that it is sustaining currently. So you've probably got about another round or two before this ship itself goes under. So back to the start of the round. Warrior 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta figure out how many people are out on either team. Okay. Oof. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. 2 people on both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Okay.
Perfect.
You are up. Warrior 1, what do you do?
Okay, so I guess one thing that I would like to do is I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna walk right here. Oops.
Into the fire?
Not into the fire, right here. And I'd like to glance down to see if there's anything of note, like, below the upper deck.
Value.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this story's ending, so we should...
Let's see. You find... let me see what I've got in my notes. Oh, yeah. You see a statue underneath the deck. It looks like it was attempted to have been hidden, or someone tried to attempt to hide it, but they didn't do a good enough job. Or with all the jostling by being struck by the ship on the starboard side, it was revealed somewhat. So there is some sort of curious statue you see below deck.
So this is like a...
I mean, it's like maybe like 1.5 feet long.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess there's this grate. Has the fire done any damage to it?
More damage to the right side. Like this side is totally burned to a crisp, but this one is still relatively structurally intact.
I wonder. Yeah. How flammable am I? Am I good? Yeah. Let's just like do a quick little. So during my monk training, I walked on plenty coals. So we're going to, just like try and like quickly duck under the
Cannonball.
Yeah, basically, and try and swipe that statue.
Okay, give me a dexterity save.
Save. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that because that's what I'm best at. 21.
Oh, yeah, you're totally good. You're able to dodge the flames without taking it. You're just so at peace with you're mentally prepared to take on this fire, and you're just able to like dance around the flames as you go into the deck, and you grab hold of the statue, you pull it out, and you can't quite get a great look at it right now just because everything is kind of jumbled and chaotic at the moment, but you do have it in your hand.
Perfect. If I can, I would like to well, no, you know what? I'll stick it in the middle of my yoga mat. And would you say that I have enough movement to sort of flip back up to where I was?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, you are unscathed after that incredible roll.
All right. Yeah.
Anything else, Warrior One?
Yeah, that will be my turn.
All right, John, you're up.
I think John initially fights off the urge to send the other captain flying into the brink, realizing, I don't know, it could be helpful to know what the fuck is going on at some point. Can I look down through the grate? Is there like a helpful sticky note on somebody's computer down there that I can lift off?
Give me a perception check, please.
Just searching for sticky notes.
Yeah.
Fight off my worst demons here. Perception check. Okay, let's roll a 9. That's a 6.
I'm sorry. I should have said perception or investigation.
I would love to do investigation if I could try again.
Go for it. Yeah.
Oh, a 7.
Okay, that's a bummer because I feel like okay, no, we're gonna find out what happens. You can do it, team. You got this. Okay, unfortunately, that's not how you're gonna figure it out. So, anything else, John?
You know what? That was a great little action. I'll call it there.
Okay. All right. This guy's in the back. He's just gonna take another swing at this infernal minion here. I'm not even gonna roll for it. He's so out of it at this point. He kills that dude, and he's kind of like You can hear him yelling out, "Save the ship! Save the ship!" That's gonna be his turn. QWERTY, you're up. What do you do?
QWERTY is trying to register whether he wants to hit that man with a ball of fire or not.
We're all fighting our demons today.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of you are not. I don't think.
Does he seem like a threat? If thinking of QWERTY, would QWERTY see this man as a threat from what he's looking at?
Probably, yeah. You're on an enemy ship.
Fireball it
He's
is.
clearly
Okay. I use my bonus action to ram the fireball into his face. He makes a dexterity saving throw, has to beat 14.
Nice. Okay, dexterity save. There it is. How about a 14?
Damn it, that just makes a save. So they take half as much damage. So
Okay.
the roll was an 8, so they would take 4 fire damage.
Perfect.
And then I will also... sure, I'll just cast a Produce Flame at him for 12.
Awesome.
I didn't know you were so much of a fire mage. Oh my god.
Seriously. 12 is a miss, unfortunately. Wait, was that an attack? Is that considered an attack?
Yeah, it was a 12 attack.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
I will move to like the edge of the ship because you said basically after the next round, this ship's gonna be sunk, right?
Yes. After the next
Engaging
one more.
inoculation measure.
And I end my turn.
Awesome. Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
I'm gonna do something a little. I feel like not normal. I think.
Okay.
Too late.
First time. First time.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna measure some distance here just to see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I'm gonna dash,
Cool.
but I'm gonna do it kind of acrobatically. So I'm gonna
Okay.
hop up onto this. This is all using a dash. So I'm gonna turn this off and just click and do it this way. So I'm gonna
Got it.
dash to here, and then
Yes.
I'm gonna then run over here and do kind of similar to what I did when I was on the boat earlier, and run along the edge of the boat here still, and then end up behind this guy.
Cool. Awesome.
And I'm gonna use kind of mostly just intimidation to really just kind of be like, hey, just tell me what's going on. Like, I need to know what you're trying to do here, why you're coming into this port, what you were trying, who you were fighting, like what the situation is. Just tell me what's going on, and we'll see what we can come to an agreement on. Like, just
Okay.
more or less intimidating the hell out of this guy, giving him no options. Either you tell me what's happening, or my friend's going to keep pummeling you with fireballs.
Give me an intimidation check, please.
Sure.
I would also note that there is a fireball sitting right here. If you
Oh,
end
shoot,
your
you're
turn
right,
there,
you're right,
you
you're right.
will be burned.
Yes, that is my fault. I meant to put that there.
It's okay.
It's
I
a
didn't think
20.
someone was gonna run at it.
It's a 20. I rolled a 23.
23. Oh yeah. Okay. So 23. So you get in his face and you start yelling at him, and he says, "All of this was for the dragon mask." He says, "Sorry, let me take a look at my notes. Let me find them. Oh, here we go. He says, we're here to find a dragon mask. We tend to bring it back to our leaders, the cult of the dragon. You're gonna get out of our way, or you're gonna assist us with finding this dragon mask. You stand in our way, you're dead." And I think, yeah. What do you do in response to that?
I guess I ask, what do you intend to do with the mask?
He says, to bring back Dracoliches, of course.
Okay.
And
Typical.
I think, yeah. It's not his turn, so he can't really like do a dramatic like attack at you. But he's very clear. Okay, it's clear to you, Giggles, though, that he's only revealing this information because he intends to kill you now. So yeah.
Yeah. So, given that, I'm just at this point, given the fact that he did not give me the information that I really wanted, I'm going to roll an attack at this point.
There we go. Love it.
And that's going to be a 20.
That is a hit.
Wow.
It's not a nat 20, but and so
Got it.
this is going to be 5 points of damage.
Awesome.
And I don't get to do, this isn't a sneak attack, so it's just that 1d.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Does Giggles have 5 more feet of movement to get out of the
yeah.
fireball range?
Well,
Run,
I don't.
Giggles.
Is this like, was my dash and my attack my 2 actions? Like, I don't think I get another bonus action, or do I? I don't know how this
You get a
technically works. Because you get
well,
2 actions per turn, or just 1?
You get an action.
1.
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, then that's it.
So
That's
yeah,
it.
Okay.
Okay, so
All
then
right,
you
so
have
you're
to
gonna
make a
have to take-
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. I just roll a dex saving
Yep.
throw. That's an 8.
Okay, you take. Oh, cool! It rolled a nat 1, so 2 points of fire damage.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Cool.
We'll toast.
Okay. We have one last round. The ship is clearly sinking very, very quickly at this point. Warrior 1, what do you do?
All right, let's get on to the only boat that's not on fire. So
Querdy.
I'm going to yeah, I'm going to run over here and I'm just gonna hold QWERTY's hand. Like, looks like we're gonna have to jump. And yeah, I'm just I guess I will ready in action when it's
Cool.
time. We'll all jump.
Amazing.
Or
Okay.
at least I will jump.
Cool. Okay, John, you're up.
I'm gonna make one last attempt to look over the banister for any information, sticky notes, or open
You can do this.
laptops.
You can do this, please. Come on. Okay, give me an investigation or perception. You've got this.
On paper, better perception. Oh, a 19. Thank God.
Incredible. You find a tome that was similarly tried to be hidden under the say like kind of around where the statue was. You see it. You kind of like at the last second. You run forward. You pick it up. You don't get a good look at it yet, but you grab it. And yeah, what do you do after you grab it?
And then with that, I would like to. How far away is the longboat from the side of the boat that I'm on?
It's like right below you.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna jump in.
I love it.
All
Warrior
right.
1 is still waiting.
I'm gonna like
proud.
pantomime
I am
to
proud.
Warrior 1 that like, hey, just go.
Yeah, Warrior 1, if you want to jump in, you can feel free
Yeah.
to do so now if you want. Cool.
All right.
All
we're
right.
in.
Next up is this guy here. He's going to take a swing at you, Giggles. Okay, how about first attack with his dagger. He swings at you for a 10. That's probably a miss.
Yep,
Okay, second attack for a 15.
that's a hit.
Okay, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
That's all he's got, actually. Actually.
What an incredible duel, by the way. On a
Right,
flaming
yeah.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all he's got. QWERTY, what do you do?
Giggles, please return to the safe.
As I use my bonus action to take the fireball back 5 feet and then ram it back into this guy.
Amazing.
Another
Okay,
saving
so
throw for 14.
There it is. Cool. Okay. How about where is it? Dexterity, right?
Yes.
Cool. 20.
Oh yeah, that'll save. But he will take, instead of 12, 6 points of fire damage.
Awesome.
And then I will also just produce flame at him for a 23 to hit.
That is
Wow.
a hit. Nice.
For 7 more fire damage.
Oh my god. Okay, he's looking not good. In fact, he's like bloodied. He's burned. He's looking up at Giggles with this smiling face on, and this guy is just. You can see he's like, for the first time in a long time, afraid for his life. Giggles.
actually-
yeah, go for it. Sorry.
When he ended his turn next to the fireball last turn, so he also has to do
shoot,
another
that's
one.
Right. Yes. Okay. Another dexterity save, right? Okay.
Yeah.
13. That is a miss, I believe.
Yeah, so that's 9 more fire damage.
Oh
Dead.
my god. He is hanging on by a thread. A thread.
Oh.
And guess whose turn it is? Unless you have anything else, QWERTY.
That's it.
Okay, Giggles, what do you do?
I don't like the fact that he's like looking up at me smiling because it's kind of like my gig.
Oh no. He's looking at you as you're smiling, and he's
Oh,
unsettled.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I was like, all right, no, you don't get to smile at me during a fight. No, that's not how this works. So, but okay, now that we figured each other out. Okay,
Now that all is right in the world, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna improvise a little bit here, some
Okay.
more, and
Cool.
just given the fact that like I have all of my really powerful friends here, and he's just kind of like outnumbered, and like we really kind of just came up here and wrecked everything. Just try and intimidate him a little bit more, and just try and get some more information out of him, and be like, just see if I can intimidate anything else out of him that might give us some more information about the group of people that he's working for or anything like that. So I don't know if should I roll an intimidation check for that?
Yeah, give me an intimidation check, please.
Cool.
As water is like hovering slowly from your ankles to
Yeah.
your knees.
It's a 17.
17.
Listen, you clown. Tell me what you know.
I think even with a 17, he spits in your face, QWERTY. Or not QWERTY, Giggles.
Oh, okay. So that's how we're gonna be. All right. So I just go ahead and roll to attack. And that's a 17.
That is a hit.
Cool. And I do 3 + 1 is 4 points of damage.
And how do you kill him?
I spit back at him. And then exactly where my spit lands on his face, I just kind of just cross with my knife and then like do like a big X and then just kick him off the side of the boat.
Wow. Nice. He falls into the water screaming, and he goes below the water, never to be seen again.
Okay.
And then narratively, what do you do to get Giggles? What do you do after that narratively?
I realized looking around that there is a bunch of water on the ship and all my friends are like screaming and being like, ah. I'm like, as I kind of got lost in the moment there, kind of a dark side came over me and I didn't mean that to happen. So I turn around and I hightail it over to my friends and I just kind of jump into the water right here. Like I just, I like came across it like right here like this and then just go boop.
You jump into the water.
And then,
QWERTY, I assume you jump in as well?
I am going to turn into a something. I'm looking. Let's do. I'm going to turn into a constrictor snake because they have a swim speed.
Nice.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna slither my snaky body and try to see if I can find this dead guy on the ground under the water.
Oh, he's like, the seafloor is pretty far down.
Pretty down there? Okay, never mind. I come back.
Sorry.
And I just start slithering around the boat, and I'm just like slithering with them all the way back where we're going.
Snake! Awesome. Okay, your team congregates back together, and you start making your way back to the island. As you do so, you take a look at this tome, John, that you took a look that you grabbed, and you start reading it. I'm going into the details a little more next week, but just that you're not left on like too much of a cliffhanger. You read from the tome kind of exactly what's been going on. The individual whose boat you were on was named Ixis. It appears to you from reading this tome that he was a captured cultist. He was there. There was a schism in the cult of the dragon. There's one group to which Ixis belonged that sought to remain true to the cult's true purpose of creating a class of undead draconic rulers, while the other seeks the favored masks, and they plan to use the masks to usurp the cult and lead it in a new direction. Ixis has been chasing rumors and divinations that there was once a dragon mask in this region and the coastal town. He was given a boat that would glow and shed fog, and he concocted this story of the ghost ship hoping to deter investigations by the authorities and the splinter faction cultists. He used a statue, which was the statue that Warrior One found. It is a Dracolich statue. He writes in the tome that they were using this Dracolich statue, which feasts on the memories and thoughts of anyone who's held captive in the coastal villages. He used the statue trying to find some clue of the location of the mask. However, the relic drains itself every time it's used and does not function again until the next phase of the moon. when it's fully charged, there's this massive storm that gathers near it until it's used. So he had been using his resources and those of the old guard cult to search for the mask, hoping to prevent the Splinter faction from using it to gain control. There's a little more, but I think we'll go over that in addition to rehashing kind of what I told you before, because that's a lot of information next week. But for the time being, I think that is where we're going to end the session for tonight, team. We went a little bit long, but thanks for playing. This was a ton of fun.
Thank
yeah,
you.
GG's.
Druids
All
are so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for everyone on stream, thanks so much for watching. We will be back next week. Again, come visit us on the 7th of June at North End in Chicago to hang out with people in person. We'd love to see you. Yeah, I think that's all we got. So have a great evening. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye.